And that means only one thing. The Greenwood Bulldogs are playing for a state championship at War Memorial Stadium. And we are live in the capital city. Once again, for the 16th time in school history, the Greenwood Bulldogs will play for the coveted state championship in football. And it should be another dandy here tonight in 2022 as the Bulldogs and the Pulaski Academy Bruins will battle again for a state championship, a rematch of the 06 title game when Greenwood won arguably the greatest championship game that's ever been played on the hallowed grounds here of War Memorial Stadium. I'm Tim Terry, glad to have you aboard here tonight. If you're tuned in with us on the Greenwood Sports Center YouTube site, really looking forward to tonight's matchup. Kevin Jones with me, as always, and the ball barber, Richie Taylor, on the sidelines. Brothers, here we are, boys, December.
Go ahead, Rich.
Hey, I tell you, this game is a rematch of a couple weeks ago, and I missed that one. I'm really glad to be here.
Yeah,
we had the same outcome.
I forgot about that, right.
Everybody keeps talking about what are we going to do, how are we going to adjust. I don't think this game's going to be about the adjustments. I think it's going to be about execution. I guarantee you the Greenwood fans, the Greenwood coaches, Greenwood players feel like if they would have executed a little better, we missed a lot of plays, they feel like we would have won the game by more. And PA feels like, they missed a few plays and the game would have been different on their end. I really think that both coaches probably just went back to and said, just play your game, we win.
I always wonder if you just get the exact same card out. I mean, they chart all them plays they call and just run the exact same play, and just see what happens. And I've always wondered how many times that happens. But personally, I think Pulaski Academy had more mistakes in the first meeting. They dropped some wide-open balls. They missed some wide-open receivers early on. Those just kind of stick out in my mind. I'm sure that the Bulldogs did a lot of the same things. But one main reason you can probably throw the first meeting out is because of the quarterback position. Both teams were at their backup quarterbacks for the majority of the second half. Obviously, I like our chances in that game. But, I like our chances with the starters out because the game was really close the whole time in the first meeting. Never really got out of hand one way or the other. We've seen PA jump ahead of us, especially at this venue, by 14 or so a couple of times, and the Bulldogs had to claw their way back in. But this should be a fantastic football game. And you talked about it coming in. These guys over there ain't no stranger to War Memorial.
Yeah, Tim, I'll tell you, another stat that's on the line tonight, both these teams have 10 state titles apiece. So the winner of this game moves into third place for the all-time state championship record, right in behind Central and Northside sitting there at 14. So this is kind of a big game to kind of separate yourself and get you top three, which is kind of still crazy. Right. Central's record, I don't know that ever gets broke, 32 state championships. That's crazy. But I found that kind of interesting. I didn't know we were that close. But, 10 state titles is hard to come by. And this team, ironically, was winning a lot of them about the same time Greenwood was winning a lot of them since 2000. So big crowds are expected, and the PA folks don't have to drive very far. But Greenwood's already maybe double that of PA right
100% right now.
So the Greenwood faithful did make the track.
And they're going to make the trip down there. That's mainly because our live stream's not been able to show the pictures. So
that's
you
the
had
number
to come
one
see
reason.
it for yourself. But we do have the audio going, so that's positive for sure. And glad y'all are tuned in. Hopefully we can get it synced up with the PBS broadcast on TV, and you can enjoy the sights and sounds of what should be a fantastic 6A state championship game.
I feel like that one of the things that was key in the first matchup, and I talked about it with you during the week, was dragging them out in the deep water. This team leads the nation in offense, so they don't play a lot of meaningful snaps in the second half, and I think that sometimes hurts them. We keep this game close, or we get a lead in the second half, and we saw that with the quarterback depth. I don't think that's the only spot we're going to have a depth advantage on them. I think offensive line, defensive line, you may see a few more players run out there for Greenwood than we normally run out there, just trying to get this game going fast. And we're not going to mind a 7-point deficit, 10-point deficit, double-digit, because we feel like as long as we stay within striking distance, we get them out there in the deep water, we'll take them out and drown them.
That's a great point. You guys, we talked about how Greenwood's tried to make a better effort of keeping their starters in for the 3.5 quarters, maybe even closer to the fourth quarter, even in the blowout games, to just keep their guys having sea legs. You know, we were worried that 2017 season, maybe the best team Greenwood's ever fielded, top to bottom. But those guys never saw the fourth quarter hardly at all. And so you got worried when they got into a slobber knocker how they were going to end up in the last quarters. And I think Coach Young yes, the games have been a little bit closer, but I think he's had a good effort of trying to get not only that 35, but one more possession or whatever, at least keep the guys in there as long as you can to keep their
24,
game legs.
28,
yes.
keep it in there.
Yes.
It's still back to that 11-point loss against when we had 11-point lead against Pine Bluff. I had Jones in the shop a few times, and he talked about we blew a fourth-quarter lead of 11 points. He said we got to figure that out, and I think that's one of the things that we did is in the third and fourth quarter. Sometimes they would never admit to it, but we may not call it. There's plays you know you can go score on. There's plays you know you can go pad the stats in.
Yep.
But you don't always call those plays so that you can have some success later in the season, later in the games.
Well, we talked with head football coach Chris Young earlier today and got his thoughts on last week's nice win against the Benton Panthers and about tonight's state championship game. And we will come back with head football coach Chris Young after this timeout. You're listening to Greenwood High School Football.
Come on, move. Here we go. Just a little baby step. Just move.
Honey, what in the world are you doing?
Well, I'm trying to mosey on down to the bank. This gal here is my ticket for that home improvement loan at Farmers.
You know, you don't have to be a farmer to bank at Farmers. Farmers Bank is celebrating 115 years of serving the financial needs of everyone in the River Valley. And Farmers.
Hug Chevrolet Buick GMC in Charleston are unloading every week. To see what is arriving next, you can visit hugm.com, HUGGM.com. The Hug family has made car buying an enjoyable experience for over 80 years in their spacious showroom in Charleston. Don't pay too much on your next vehicle. See the Hug team where you don't pay extra dock or prep fees. Hug Chevrolet Buick GMC on Main Street in Charleston. Hometown sales and service since 1937.
I think you love that car more than you love me.
Oh, how can you say that?
You hand wash it, you hand wax it, you listen to the same music.
Pure coincidence.
I just hope your insurance company feels the same way about it as you do.
They do. I'm one happy camper.
Maybe that's the reason so many people come to Shelter for their car insurance. We have great agents who are nuts about cars. We're competitively priced, and our claims people are fast, fair, and friendly. To find an agent near you, go to shelterinsurance.com. We're your shield. We're your shelter.
See Phil Hicks in Greenwood.
We're back here at War Memorial Stadium, and it's my pleasure to be joined by the head football coach of the Greenwood Bulldogs, Coach Chris Young. Coach, last week, Coach Harris brought those Benton Panthers up here, and, man, they were ready to play, and I think it was a great test, something we needed to see right before the championship weekend.
Yeah, we beat a good football team. You know, they are talented athletes. Obviously, it all started with their running back, and he's as good as we've played in a long time. And it was a great challenge for us, especially for our defense, and I thought our kids just continued to fight. You know, I don't think we played great all the time, but I think our effort was great, and that's what got us through in the end.
Coach, it was a game really, and I'm trying to think through the season, if Hunter's been tested down to the final buzzer. You know, the game against Northside, of course, he was injured, didn't really have him at the end there, but this is a game that Hunter really stepped up for the challenge. We saw what he was made of in the crunch time.
Yeah, you know, you look at the stat line and you see 3 interceptions, but 2 of those banged off our hands or our helmets and were not his fault. And the first call was a bad call by me, and that was my fault. So Hunter made some throws. He missed some throws that he normally doesn't miss, but like you said, he came back, and I tell you what, on that last drive, 4th and a foot, you can slow-mo the play. He runs over their linebacker to get the first down. And then 4th and 10, he throws a great ball and gives Grant a chance to go up and make a play, and Grant does that. And then, of course, the touchdown, he makes a great throw to LJ. So thought he finished the game extremely well.
You mentioned our defense, the big running back they had. That guy was tapping out after so many carries in a row, and I thought that really played well. We just kept hitting him hard.
Yeah, Coach Gill says, good thing we don't have to play a running back like that every week, or we may not have a football team left. But, you know, we told the kids at halftime 1 or 2 things were going to happen. We were either going to get tired of hitting him or he was going to get tired of us hitting him. And I think if you'll notice on the last drive, he slowed down a little bit. But he's a great football player, and he played a heck of a game, and luckily we were able to wear him down a little bit at the end.
Of course, it almost didn't work. They bring in the other guy, and he almost ran it better than him around the end.
Yeah, they're talented. Good players, good coach, and it's just another reason it was a great victory.
Coach, all right, we'll take our first time out, and we'll come back and talk about this state championship football game. You're listening to Greenwood High School Football.
How long have they been in business?
100 years.
100 years? That's nothing. We've been standing here almost that long. Why are we here again?
I'm trying to get one of those Farmers Bank ATV loans.
An ATV loan? You mean we've been posing all this time so you can get an ATV loan?
You know, you don't have to be a farmer to bank at Farmers. Farmers Bank is celebrating 115 years of serving the financial needs of everyone in the River Valley. And farmers.
Hug Chevrolet Buick GMC in Charleston are unloading every week. To see what is arriving next, you can visit hugm.com, HUGGM.com. The Hug family has made car buying an enjoyable experience for over 80 years in their spacious showroom in Charleston. Don't pay too much on your next vehicle. See the Hug team where you don't pay extra dock or prep fees. Hug Chevrolet Buick GMC on Main Street in Charleston. Hometown sales and service since 1937.
If you've got a big lawn, you need a big-time mower. You need an Exmark. For over 30 years, Exmark has set the standard in mowing equipment. Today, they're the first choice of landscape professionals. Purchase 2-to-1 over the next best-selling brand. With an Exmark, you'll get a better cut faster. So if you want your big lawn to look like a pro mowed it, use what the pros use. Visit your local Exmark dealer or exmark.com. Myers Mower and Tiller, 5109 Wheeler Avenue.
We're back here in the pregame coaches show, and I'm here with head football coach Chris Young. Coach, I mean, we've all flipped the calendar over to December back in Greenwood earlier this week, and the only thing that means is we're playing football for a state championship, 7th time in the last 8 years. It's almost a rite of passage. And you can almost, we talked about back in October, circling the 28th when PA came to Greenwood, that game was going to mean something. And we almost could even say we circled this date back in July that we were going to probably meet him again in the finals. And everything just came true, and here we are, one game left for all the marbles.
Yeah, you know, I told Anthony Lucas after the game, I said, I'll see you in 5 weeks. So I thought there was a good chance. Obviously, there's some other really good programs in 6A this year, and it was a tough conference and a tough road in the playoffs. But fortunately, we're still playing, and those guys are still playing, and it ought to make for a great game tonight.
You know, everybody's always complaining about those private schools, and even the AAA's been bumping them and changing the formula to try to get those guys to being competitive, and it seems like they always keep ending up in our lap, and we seem to do a pretty good job of being the sheriff and kind of regulating things. So this is as odd as it might sound, I think most of the state maybe you're rooting for the Greenwood Bulldogs here tonight.
Yeah, you know, they've had so much success lately. Obviously, I guess competitive balance didn't work real well because they're in it now. Shiloh's in the finals, and then Harding Academy's still in it. So, you know, just talented football teams. Football's important to their school, and they're going to do what they have to do to win. And, you know, we're excited about the game, and we like playing good football teams.
There's a million different ways to look at this, Coach. Playing a team the second time, he's like, well, we beat them once. We know we can beat them, so let's just go beat them. What do you change, or do you just keep doing your thing and make them do all the changes?
Yeah, you know, that's what you got to think about is obviously we had a great game plan defensively against them last time, held them 23 points, and you know, their quarterback was knocked out like ours was and didn't play the whole game, but the scheme was really good, and so we're going to do a lot of the same things, but at the same time it gives them a week to work on the things that we do, and same thing in the onside kicks. You know, we were successful. Mm-hmm. The bad thing is now they know what we're going to do, and they'll have a plan for that. So it'll have to take adjustments throughout the game. It does give them a better idea of the things we're going to do, but at the same time, we get the same advantage.
Well, and two, you know, we didn't change anything that first meeting, and any adjustments they could have made at halftime, we could have saw that too. And obviously, we held our ground and did a great job against them in that second half. So I like our chances, our staff versus their staff, as we go in-game adjustments. You guys have shown over the years that you're no stranger to making adjustments and doing the right thing.
Yeah, there's going to have to be adjustments made because they're going to come out and do something different. You know, last time we played them, they dropped some balls and missed some throws, and you need that against a team like this, especially as many times they're going to throw it. But we got to put some pressure on the quarterback. We need to hit him and the running back early and often, and then offensively we got to score.
They used to run that hook and lateral stuff a lot every now and then, Coach. Is that something you kind of – have you seen it at all?
Yeah, there's no telling what you're going to see from these guys tonight. And the scary thing is they execute stuff really well. They do some crazy stuff, unorthodox stuff that you don't see, but they do a very good job of executing it. It's just like the onside kick, you know, we talked about last time. They're not just kicking the ball into a space. They've got a scheme, and there's a reason they're doing what they're doing.
Of course, they're probably going to try not to find number 24. Aiden Kennan was magnificent in the first meeting. I think he got every onside kick.
Yeah, I think he got 3 of the 4, and I think Evan Williams got the other one. So I'll feel a lot better if they kick it at him, but you're probably right. We're going to see the ball go in a different direction.
I guess it's just a normal hands team. I mean, you didn't make any special changes. You just got to hope the guy's in the right spot.
Yeah, Coach Holloway has done a fabulous job, spent a ton of time this week, and kept those guys after practice every day. And that's what I told him. I said, Coach, you just got to have a guy there. Kid's got to make the play, and he's got to catch the ball. But as coaches, we got to make sure we have a guy there to do that. So I think we're really well prepared. And excited to watch us play tonight.
I think Little Rock Catholic ran one back on them last week, so there's always that opportunity, I guess.
They've had a couple of those. I think there's been 3 or 4. Coach Holloway, I came in last night, and he was up here and watching a 2013 game of them. So he's gone back and dug through every onside kick they've done, and we'll be prepared.
All right, Coach. We'll take our final timeout. We'll come back and finish up here with head coach Chris Young. You're listening to Greenwood High School Football.
I was just out for a plow, and I thought I'd stop by to sign up for your Kasasa Cash checking and local discounts and cell phone protection.
You don't have to be a farmer to bank at Farmers. Farmers Bank is celebrating 115 years of serving the financial needs of everyone in the River Valley. And farmers.
Maybe you should drive.
Hug Chevrolet Buick GMC in Charleston are unloading every week. To see what is arriving next, you can visit hugm.com, HUGGM.com. The Hug family has made car buying an enjoyable experience for over 80 years in their spacious showroom in Charleston. Don't pay too much on your next vehicle. See the Hug team where you don't pay extra Docker prep fees. Hug Chevrolet Buick GMC on Main Street in Charleston. Hometown sales and service since 1937.
Formac Incorporated in Greenwood is your place for all types of printing, signs, t-shirts, banners, and yard signs. And you'll also find they provide tactical supply to military, police, hunters, and fire departments. They also build emergency vehicles, and those signs and printing are priced just right. You'll find brochures, business cards, plus sports uniforms, trophies, awards, and screen printing. That's Formac Incorporated. They're located at 210 South Coker Street in Greenwood. You could call them at 996-0520.
Back here in the pregame coaches show, and I'm sitting here with Coach Chris Young. Coach, 3 years ago you took over this program, and I just want to personally tip my hat. 3rd appearance in 3 years in the state championship game. Just a fantastic achievement. I think you talk about having to fill shoes from the guy before you, and we've just kind of kept the status quo, kept going, and you just proved that you were the right man for the job.
Well, I hired well because I've hired a great group of assistants, and I tell you what, the credit goes to those guys. They work their tail off. I don't think there's a better group of assistant coaches around. And then our kids, man, we're so fortunate with the kids, the way they play and the way the community supports them. I just got the right job at the right time and glad to be a part of it.
Well, Coach, obviously these guys have never beaten us in Little Rock. We're 3-2 overall against them and beat them in the title game in 06 that you were a part of and beat them at their place in 07 in the quarterfinals. Should be an awesome game tonight, and so looking forward to this matchup. I know you have been for quite a while as well, so good luck tonight, Coach. Let's get number 11.
Thank you.
All right, that's head football coach Chris Young. Come back for the 6A state championship game, the Greenwood Bulldogs and the Pulaski Academy Bruins. You're listening to Greenwood High School Football.
Come on, move. Here we go. Just a little baby step. Just move.
Honey, what in the world are you doing?
Well, I'm trying to mosey on down to the bank. This gal here is my ticket for that home improvement loan at Farmers.
You don't have to be a farmer to bank at Farmers. Farmers Bank is celebrating 115 years of serving the financial needs of everyone in the River Valley. And farmers.
Hug Chevrolet Buick GMC in Charleston are unloading every week. To see what is arriving next, you can visit hugm.com, HUGGM.com. The Hug family has made car buying an enjoyable experience for over 80 years in their spacious showroom in Charleston. Don't pay too much on your next vehicle. See the Hug team where you don't pay extra Docker prep fees. Hug Chevrolet Buick GMC on Main Street in Charleston. Hometown sales and service since 1937.
What happened to paying one price and getting everything included? You buy an airline ticket and pay extra to bring a change of clothes, book a hotel room, and you're shelling out for Wi-Fi and overpriced bottled water. Really? Imagine my delight when I found out roadside assistance is now included with my shelter insurance auto policy. So if I get a flat tire and need a jump, I just call and they take care of me. There's no additional cost, but some restrictions apply.
See Phil Hicks in Greenwood.
Cub Cadet owners know the joy of doing their own yard work and of having the strongest equipment, like the new Cub Cadet XD Enduro Series, the strongest, most comfortable lawn tractors ever built, backed by the strongest warranty, and robust Cub Cadet commercial and residential zero-turn riders with lap bar or steering wheel control, plus industry-leading signature Cut Series walk-behind mowers. Stop by your locally owned Cub Cadet dealer, Myers Mower in Tiller, at 5109 Wheeler Avenue, for expert advice, superior service, and exceptional offers.
We welcome you back to War Memorial Stadium. Let's enjoy the finale of this alma mater.
Greenwood High.
Right? Well, the cheerleaders and the student section got a little ahead of the band, but fantastic work.
Richie a little ahead of us, too.
Yes, beautiful work on the Greenwood alma mater. Maybe one of the greatest songs. Should be top 25.
Yeah, I noticed at the basketball games, the words are up on the big scoreboard up there.
Well, you just every now and then you need to check the words.
That's right.
I need to learn the second verse. There's a whole thing. It's a whole, and there in the, seemed like it was in the, well, it used to be our office in the high school. In that trophy case there, they had the whole song.
That's right.
Yeah. The ball barber's made his way to
What's
the
he doing down
sidelines.
there?
Yeah, the good doctor's down here talking to the Burrowsworth head up.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Marty?
Mr. Hill?
Yeah, he's the
okay.
head of the, Marty's is the brother of the guy, but he's probably the
administrator?
Yeah, of the Burrowsworth Foundation. Always a fun award. See who's going to win that. It's given to a lineman for each team.
Well, it's typical fashion. The flags down on the field are flowing all the way down to the south end zone. Is that right, at the south end zone?
Yeah.
But the ones up on top of the building aren't even moving. 46 degrees right now. The wind chill's 43 degrees. So there's a little chill. I guess this is football weather.
Absolutely.
The good news is there's no precipitation in the forecast.
That's right.
Dry field, dry ball.
You've probably got as many mobile internet devices as you can possibly get going. Yeah, what's up?
Kanan wants to know if he can do a hog call on the radio.
Kanan Sandy, he can do a hog call. Get after it. Yes, sir.
Hey, guys, listen to this. We need your help. We need the color hogs for the Great Morgan and Great Morgan, and we need help for me. Let's get up for me. Let's color hogs. Get up. Come on, big baby. Pay so low. Pay so. Pay so. Raise your back.
All right. Thank you. Yes, sir. Kanan Sandy, fantastic.
Yep.
He said we're doing that for Grant Morgan and Connor Noland.
I like that too.
Yes.
Fantastic.
Yeah, a couple of them. And I'm sure he wasn't thinking about Tyler Wilson and all the other Razorback greats, Drew Morgan, just the most recent couple, but fantastic.
Beautiful.
Richie gets to mingle all the celebrities.
High school football, Tim, you can't beat it.
Right. Oh, right, absolutely. Kanan's a big help in recruiting for the Hogs football team.
I like it.
We need to get him to start working harder, even harder.
Right.
But that guy will go to Texas. He'll be somewhere you never know where you're going to find him looking at a recruit.
Well, he may be in the portal right now, checking the portal out.
Hopefully we can keep Kanan out of the portal, unless he's going to get somebody to
That's
the portal.
what I'm talking
I
about.
got you. Well,
Hey, we saw that guy in the stands at the Bryant game. I don't know how many games he's watched this weekend, but probably more than we have.
Right. Well, hopefully he'll come back next weekend and watch that Boonville-Charleston matchup.
Well, if you lived in the area, why not come out? Well, they started Friday at noon.
Yeah, or Thursday. The 8-man and the 2A was Thursday, yeah.
So why not get your fix of high school football?
It's a good weekend, and next weekend they'll have the 3 and the 4A. I guess they'll both probably be Saturday. Captains on their way to midfield. Usual suspects: Storm Sherry, Aiden Kennan, Evan Williams, Jake Glover for Greenwood. Hunter Houston gets left out of. I guess only 4 can go to the middle.
Yeah, he used to step back here by the officials.
Right. Greenwood's in all navy tonight, top and bottom, navy blue helmets, navy blue G on a white background, white numerals front and back. And the Pulaski Academy Bruins in all white, top and bottom, navy blue numerals, gold helmets. I don't remember what their logo is. It may just be gold.
The Bruins.
Bears.
Maybe a bear, but I don't know if they're.
We need to give congratulations to those Parkview Patriots of Little Rock. They played before Greenwood did, and they won their first state championship since 1978. So congratulations to the Little Rock Parkview Patriots.
And it's the first championship for a Little Rock school district team since 2003 or something like that.
That was the stat of the year.
2004. Amazing.
Wow. Yeah. So maybe that's a trend to start trending back down here to Little Rock. Just not in 6A.
Right.
And not tonight.
Did we miss the coin toss? What happened?
Come on, Richie.
They got it. They had so much media out there, wasn't welcome.
Well, no, I mean the PA won the toss.
We're going to kick either way.
We're going to kick. We're getting the ball second half.
Yeah, got you.
Because they're going to want the ball.
Yeah, it really does.
Regardless.
Yeah, it's true.
They either won and elected to receive, or we won and elected to defer.
Yeah.
We are not kicking. We defer. Our option.
We are kicking.
We are kicking.
We are kicking.
We didn't say kick.
But we did not say kick.
Right.
100%.
Yeah. They're going to want the ball, even if they do win the toss.
For today's officiating crew, referees John Duncan. The center is Trey Brigham. Umpire Steve Collins. The linesman is Craig Cole. The line judge Archie Cothran. The back judge is Scott Wright. This squad is out of the Hot Springs area. And here come the Greenwood Bulldogs. #1 team in the state.
These coaches pacing around down here like a bunch of caged tigers.
This is what they've been waiting on. The Dogs look fired up. Energy is good. You never know. Well, my gosh, when you get out on these hallowed grounds, you can't get complacent because this may be the last time we ever make it. But so you got to get down here and play it like it's the last time you'll ever see this place. Now, obviously, we talked about the PA Bruins, no stranger. What's this, their 9th final in a row, something like that?
Wow.
They ran through the 5A. I think they won 7 out of 8. The last 7 out of 8. And Little Rock Christian beat them one year in 2018 maybe. So they got the competitive balance, as they call it, for the AAA has moved these guys up, and Little Rock Christian for that matter, the private school factor. So Catholic had been so bad they got moved down. And my sister made it into the booth. Wow. I mean, all kinds of celebrities.
Everywhere.
Yeah.
Any more out there?
No doubt.
Wow.
Well, before game time, I just tell you the weather's perfect down here for a December evening. It's really nice, not too bad. A little bit of north wind, but the flags are down, which is weird. But you can feel a gust at times at different places on the field. But really good football night.
Rick Williams got us tuned in down at Daytona Beach, Florida. Appreciate it. This volume's low. Let's see if I can turn it up a little bit for you. Yeah.
Tim's volume's low? Golly.
Really? That's an in-house volume. But anyway, we're good to go, I think.
On the transmitter?
Yeah, we met Bernie Cox out there with Joe Fred Young. He was the coach of that 04 team that was the last one to win.
There you go.
And Coach sure was having good things to say about Joe Fred.
Bernie Cox.
Yeah. Greenwood's going to kick it away. That is Steinfeld to kick for the Bulldogs. Jalen McKinney back deep, number 5. And I think that's Kenny Jordan, number 2.
Number 2, yep.
I'd kick it about to the 25 or the 30 right here. Just a little dead pocket.
Huge gap. We're underway from War Memorial. It's a 6A state championship game from the 10. It's McKinney, and he'll be pushed out of bounds at the 24-yard line. Here comes that Greenwood defense. Tanner McCusker leading the charge, the senior. Brady Pettigrew. Cash Archer, the sophomore. Pettigrew's a junior. I see Caleb Gardner out there. Evan Williams, a senior. Isaiah Arrington, the sophomore, at a cornerback spot. Brady Mackey, Storm Sherry, Braden Skaggs to round out the defensive backfield. And they come out with trips to the low side. And also my man Josh Allen out there to round out the defensive backfield, if you will. They give to Jordan, and he'll spin out of the initial tackle and get across the 35. 9-yard gain. It's 2nd and 1. The Bruins coming out of the south end zone, right to left on your radio dial. They work from the right hash, far side. We're set up over here on the home side. Shotgun formation again for Busby, their big junior quarterback, a right-hander. He wants to throw a quick hitter, and it's caught in the flat. And Nelms did a good job of getting off a block. Williams came over to clean up the mess, but they got Jalen McKinney, and it's a first down to the 42-yard line for the Bruins.
Yeah, Greenwood going with that 3-man line there, and the PA Bruins to run the ball.
5 wide this time, trips to the bottom down here the near side of the Greenwood sidelines. Busby all alone back there. He can do a quarterback draw on occasion. He's going to throw this time, and the ball's tipped the line, and it's intercepted! Intercepted by the Bulldogs! An early turnover, and Greenwood's in business at the PA 35. Oh, baby! Was it Cash Archer that got a big paw on it?
Josh Allen.
The ball was tipped twice, and then Allen brought it in out of the sky. Wow, what a defensive play, and here come the Bulldogs offense quickly onto the field. Short field for the Bulldogs, and senior signal caller Hunter Houston. The Dogs are already on the line and ready to go with trips to the wide side. They work from the far hash, working left to right on your radio dial. That's Glover in the backfield. And here's Hunter Houston. Looking for Carnes. He's got him up top, going for the jugular. Just overthrew him. Oh, Carnes had a step. He got around his defender, and it's 2nd and 10.
That's a matchup we'll take all night.
Ryan Shorter's in there at center. That's Cody Taylor, the freshman, at left guard. Cooper Young's at left tackle. Hayden Webb is at right guard. As we go in motion out of the backfield, Glover and Hunter's all alone. Looking for the wheel route, not there. Houston's going to have to tuck and run. Makes a man miss and slides to the 30. A 5-yard pickup. 3rd and 5. And Ashton Stein over there at right tackle. I knew I'd get him in just a second. Quickly, Greenwood ready on 3rd and 5 at the 30. Twins right, twins left. They're on the left hash. Glover gets the play action. Houston wants to throw. Has Kennan wide open, caught, first down to the 20, to the 15. And the chains move for the Bulldogs, a 15-yard pickup. And the Bulldogs in business trying to convert on an opening turnover by the Bruins.
Yeah, take advantage of these turnovers when you can. With a chain gain over there.
Got to keep an eye on the officiating crew, yeah. See if they can keep up with the action. Hunter Houston in the shotgun now from the right hash. Quick hitter. Caught. LJ at the 10. Spins at the 5. He's down to the 4. And that's another first down, 11-yard pickup.
Or close to it. Are they going to measure? No, they marked it.
11 for 11, first and goal at the 4.
First and goal.
Yeah, the far side's already called it. Now the white hat comes way over here. As I talked about, the action slow. Braden Davis just checked in at running back, the junior.
Wasn't a very good spot out in the middle of the field. We should be about right now. It's right.
Clustered up off the right side. Here's Hunter Houston. Gives to Davis. In behind the running backs up the middle. Touchdown!
That's touchdown. I don't know what he's waiting on. He's
oh, baby, there's a sign finally.
No.
4 yards out, and Braden Davis lights up the lamp here at War Memorial. And the Bulldogs, with 9:53 to go, did exactly what they had to do. Capitalize on an early turnover from the 35-yard line on the interception, and Greenwood's up 6-0. Jack Edwards will be your deep snapper. Brett Woods doing the holding. And Bodie Steinfeld for the point after. Good snap, good hold, the kick's up, and it is good. Greenwood 7, Pulaski Academy 0. This is the 6A state championship game. You're listening to Greenwood High School football.
Come on. Move. Here we go. Just a little baby step. Just move.
Honey, what in the world are you doing?
Well, I'm trying to mosey on down to the bank. This gal here is my ticket for that home improvement loan at Farmers.
You know, you don't have to be a farmer to bank at Farmers. Farmers Bank is celebrating 115 years of serving the financial needs of everyone in the River Valley. And Farmers.
We are back here at War Memorial Stadium.
What a perfect start to this one, Tim. You couldn't ask for a better start.
No doubt. Absolutely.
Yeah, I think the side judge over here, I think he lost the ball, and Davis and Glover a little bit small, and he just lost him. He never did see the ball. He was already up, flipped the ball to the back judge, and was off the sideline before he signaled.
Well, the guy on the far sideline over there, he saw it. He come running in with his hands up in the sky.
5 seconds.
Rick Whitaker's got us tuned in back home. Appreciate it. Out there fighting crime. Appreciate Danny King giving us some road snacks for the road trip down. A little kettle corn. Of course, it's not on my diet, so I didn't get any, but appreciate you, Danny.
It was good.
Richie, the ball barber, had a few handfuls.
Right. All right, Steinfeld's got it teed up at the 40 once again. Kicks away. It's going to be McKinney again. Jalen from the 9, far side. Outside the numbers, now cuts to the outside, to the boundary. Carnes knocked him out at the 19.
Good coverage right there.
Yeah, just got to, the third phase, got to win that phase too, guys. Bulldogs 3-2 all time against the Bruins. But Pulaski Academy's outscored us 203 to 184. That's that one blowout in the playoffs we got in 08 or 09, whichever one it was. We're 4-2 on night games here in the stadium and 3-2 on Saturday night. So there's you some numbers. Joe Buffkin, the stat machine. Bruins the throw. There's the out route. Boy, McKinney's out there. Sherry nearly jumped that route. Nelm's got him down, but it's a first down to the 32-yard line near side. A nice little out route. Tough to defend. I'd run that all the time.
Tim, if that ball wasn't as high as it was, Storm Sherry would have went to the house. He was right there.
Busby in the shotgun with trips to the right, the wide side. Sends the running back out into the flat, and Busby's going to throw to the right, and it is caught. There's McKinney again.
Good
Tackled
tackle.
immediately by Arrington, the sophomore. They gave him the 40 or the 37. 5-yard pickup, 2nd and 5. Third, it's our 4th state championship game on December 3rd. We're 2-1. Beat Morrilton in 05, beat Batesville in 2011, and the dreaded Russellville loss was on December 3rd.
Ouch.
Busby in the shotgun. Play action. Nope, going to give it to his running back. He's got room around the near side. That's Jordan. Still on his feet to the midfield stripe, and finally tackled out there by Mackey. Chains will move. McCusker hustling down the field as well. Tanner, real emotional last week after that final home game at Smith Robinson, so you know he's ready to go tonight.
That's right.
1st and 10, Pulaski Academy at their 50-yard line. They work from the near hash. Ball going towards the left to the north. There's a draw again to Jordan, trying to get in behind his blockers. Good job of Pettigrew to kind of trip him up a bit, and then McCusker cleaned up the mess, but he'll get 4 yards to the Greenwood 46, their first trip across midfield. They gave him the 45, so it's 2nd and 5.
Yeah, this Jordan kid's very slippery.
Yep.
Week 9, we saw a lot of that.
Triple stacked out to the right, and Busby, again, they're going to go to the running game.
Man.
And McCusker waiting on him. Good job of Gardner to get early penetration and reroute the running back. Helmet came out of the pile. That's the running back's helmet. Jordan's, he'll have to come out for a play. It'll bring Charlie Cotros in. 2nd and 5.
Sophomore.
No, 3rd and 3.
Well, 4-down territory, but they're
Certainly.
4-down territory everywhere. Right?
Right. Trips to the far side. There's 5 wide in the pattern. Busby going to throw in the flat, nearly jumped the route.
Look at
Can
Arrington.
Arrington
Come
make
on,
a play?
man.
Couldn't get him down. McKinney on the far sideline, forced out of bounds. McKinney, the senior wide receiver. Arrington did a good job of trying to keep him hemmed up, just couldn't get him to the ground. 1st down to the 35.
Yeah, Tim, all these passes are a little out in the flat stuff, so they've yet to throw a pass downfield.
They'll throw to 5 downfield here shortly.
They will.
Twins right, twins left for the Bruins, far hash. They give play action to Contro, so he's got running room up the gut to the Greenwood 23 and a first down. Josh Allen, who had an awesome game last week, makes the stop. Eli Whitaker checking in. He will give Pettigrew a breather. First down, Pulaski Academy at the Greenwood 23. Busby in the shotgun. They've got 2 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. Here's some motion from John Mark. Charette. They give up the gut. There's that Contros kid again. Another good gain on first down to the 16. It'll be 2nd and 2.
Well, that's what Greenwood's wanting them to do, is run the ball.
We'd wondered how patient they could be. Their nature is to throw the ball over the top.
That's right.
2nd and 3, really, from the 16. Busby in the shotgun. Kel Busby. Trips to the near side. Dead ahead goes to Jordan. He'll have a first down and more. He's to the 5. He'll bull his way to the 3, and it's a 1st and goal for Pulaski Academy. Now, we stay in the 3-man front. You talk about a 3-0 box, basically 8 defensive backs going to make you beat us with the run, and you just stay with that and make them beat us with the run, see how well they can run it.
Yep.
And there he goes up the gut. He's in for a touchdown. But as a defensive coordinator, I'm not going to let you beat us with the ball in the air. You're going to beat us with a run. That time Academy went to the ground and got to the end zone.
A 3-yard run there.
Yep. And it was Jordan, I believe, number 2 that got in. Yeah. So let's see if they go for 2. And they are. They've got McKinney split way out here to the bottom. Quarterback goes in motion to the other side, and they direct snap to Jordan, and Caleb Garner got in there. What a play from the junior. Oh, baby. That's my guy, Caleb Garner, came flying through the pack and makes the stop, and the Bulldogs lead 7-6. 6:47 left to go in the first quarter. We'll take a timeout. You're listening to Greenwood High School football.
Hug Chevrolet Buick GMC in Charleston are unloading every week. To see what is arriving next, you can visit hugm.com, HUGGM.com. The Hug family has made car buying an enjoyable experience for over 80 years in their spacious showroom in Charleston. Don't pay too much on your next vehicle. See the Hug team where you don't pay extra dock or prep fees. Hug Chevrolet Buick GMC on Main Street in Charleston. Hometown sales and service since 1937.
We're back here at War Memorial. Richie. The ball barber roaming the sidelines. We'll see. We'll check in with him shortly. Here comes the first onside of the night. Aiden Kennan caught all of them, or 3 of the 4, and Evan Williams got the other one the first meeting. We'll see John Mark Charette, one of their wide receivers, is set up to do the kicking. We'll see if he actually does. No telling who might run out of this and do it. That one's one way. Here's the other way, and Greenwood's on it. And it's L.J. Robbins. Yep. 1 down, 4 to go. Midfield is the call. They crisscross the kickers as Tyson McCarroll actually kicked it. He came from the far side as they were lined up across there. A little rolling ball, right, just like a watermelon, right down the field, and L.J. just fell on it.
That's a good job by L.J. right there.
Here's Hunter Houston now. Straight drop, empty backfield, quarterback draw, and he'll get 2 yards, and that's it as he's hit hard. Second carry for Houston for 7 yards, 2nd and 8. Design quarterback draw. Doug Bashir's got us tuned in. Shawnee, Oklahoma. Hey, appreciate it, brother. Enjoy.
Oh, Kane Archer was in on that play as a receiver.
Right. 2nd and 8. Twins right. LJ in motion across the formation. Kennan's at an offset, little wing T look. Play action to Glover. Over the top. Kennan couldn't make the call. He was gone and just a little bit too high. A little new design Alma special, if you will.
Right.
And Hunter just couldn't connect with Aiden Kennan. He was going to be off to the races.
Well, he was pressured. He had a dude right in his face.
He done a good job just knocking it down, too. I think that had been picked if he hadn't.
3rd and 8. LJ across the formation down to the bottom side here. Hunter to throw. Need to get this. He's under pressure. He'll tuck and run. There's a flag flying. Going to be a hold probably. He got first down yardage, but this one's going to come back.
First penalty of the game.
Wow.
The old drive stopper.
Let's see what the referee says. We've got Daniel Robbins checking in from Sheffield, Texas. It's holding from the spot of the foul. He's got Pudge and Donger Plunkett with him and Brad Minette. My God.
Wow.
What a crew.
Need to call local law enforcement down there and
Now,
check that
Britt
out.
Minette shows up.
Brito.
All bets are off.
3rd and 20.
Yep.
Man.
Back to the 40-yard line to the Greenwood with twins right, twins left. Glover will empty the backfield and motion to the left side. Here's Hunter Houston. They bring some pressure, picked up nicely by Webb. He'll unload all alone as Arrington get to the 40. He slipped, but it's 4th and 3 now. They got 18 yards. Yeah, 4th and 2. You're right.
What do you do? You got to go, right?
I think Chris might.
Yep, he's already called it.
Greenwood quickly up on the ball. Got 18 on 3rd and 20. Here's Hunter Houston. He'll bring a motion across the formation. Rolling right. As Noah Chaser got it down to the 31. Oh, baby. 12 yards and chains move. Now we're cooking. Quickly, Greenwood to the line. Officials doing a good job getting that ball ready for play. Houston's ready. And Glover gets the call. First run for him. He'll dice through the defense and get down to the 27-yard line. So it's 4 yards on the first carry for Jake Glover. He's a senior. Twins to the right, twins to the left. Bulldogs ready to go. 2nd and 6. Hunter Houston got the snap. He'll throw. All alone. Chaser couldn't haul it in. Got hit right as the ball got there and couldn't bring it down. 3rd and 6 from the PA 27.
I think he just picked it up late on that one.
Yeah. 5:02 on the game clock. We're still in the first quarter. Early turnover by PA gave Greenwood a touchdown on the short field. The Bruins marched down the field literally. I don't think they threw it, but maybe a couple of times.
Arrington going both ways as well.
Yep. 3rd and 6. Arrington split out wide to the right.
Or single coverage on him.
Glover will go in motion to that side. That brings a couple other defenders. Pump fake. Screen set up. Carnes got it.
Go.
To the 25, 20. First down, 15. Carnes to the 10. Carnes off a tackle at the 5. Carnes spins to the 1. Oh, baby. Grant Carnes. 26 yards. And a 1st and goal. They tried to shut him down in the first meeting. See if the Bulldogs make an effort to get Carnes the ball. Hunter Houston calls his own number, and he's denied, I believe, at the goal line. No gain. 2nd goal to 1. Some teams in the state I'd be worried about in this position. I think Greenwood was going to punch it in. Shotgun for Houston. Twins out to the right. And this time Glover gets the call, and he will skirt into the end zone. Oh, baby, another touchdown. The senior Jake Glover in from 1 yard. And the Bulldogs lead 13-6. And the guys will look confident. We're playing with a lot of confidence right now, and I like that.
I like that, too. Shout out to Warren Skaggs.
Dewey.
Dewey's listening in. He's got us.
You got to be real proud of this offensive line doing layman's work down here. Something we didn't do as well in the first game when we got stood up a couple times.
Edwards will snap. Jack Edwards. Brett Woods holds in there. Steinfeld, another one. Right down Markham. Greenwood 14, PA 6. Let's stay right here this time, guys. 4:29 left. And we're up for another shootout meet. Can your heart handle it? We're a lot older now.
Yeah, I was listening to the Little Rock media today or this week, and they're anticipating one of them 4-hour games in the 50s. But, you never know about this game.
What was that, 16 years ago?
Long time
16
ago.
years ago,
Yeah.
06.
Both offenses are really prolific, so this may be coming down to whose defense plays the best.
Who's going to quit doing what you've been doing best first? Are they going to drag us down and make us try to stop the run first, or are they just going to get away from it and try to shoot the ball over the top and we get them in some bad situation behind the sticks?
My nephew's in Valencia's got us tuned in. Mina Bearcats staff, he's got us tuned in. Mina's playing basketball.
Mina,
already.
you betcha.
Yeah.
Mina Bearcats. Mina Bearcats.
Steinfeld's got it teed up on the 40 over on the left hash. Kicking with the wind. Whatever wind there is coming out of the north. This one's up and away, and it's going to be McKinney again. Trying the same spot to the 20. Williams forced him out of bounds. He'll get to near the 30, maybe just over it. The 31 they gave him, where Pulaski will sit up again, about where they've been every time. 16 years ago. Wow. Tyler Wilson, Nathan Staten, Woo. What a ball game. Roderick Green. All right, here's Busby in the shotgun for the Bruins, trying to counter punch Greenwood's first one. Twins right, twins left. He's going to throw. Pressure comes, a screen set up.
Man,
they got it. Kenny Jordan with running room and the blockers. Across the 40, 45, near midfield. He's Bulldog there, but
honestly, I'm surprised that one didn't score.
Brady Mackey on the stop to the 49. Good play call.
First and 10, about the 49.
Yep. Shotgun for Busby. Trips to the right. He'll roll right. Pressure coming from Garner. Busby still looking to throw, unloads, and it is caught. That's Will Hawkins down to the 15-yard line. They're going to give him the 12. He got in between defenders, and a kind of an unsung hero. This Hawkins kid's a senior. First down at the 11 for Pulaski Academy. They work from the right hash. They've got 2 to the right, 2 to the left receiver core. Busby in the shotgun. And he will give to Jordan. Looking for running room. Cuts back. Garner there. Knocks him down at about the 7-yard line. So it'll be 2nd and 6.
They can still get a first down at the 1-yard line.
That's true. I'll tell you one thing. That Jordan kid's getting hit on every tackle.
Absolutely.
So those are going to start paying a price.
That's the name of the game. Busby in the shotgun again. He got Kenny Jordan off to his right. They work from the right hash at the 7-yard line. 2nd and 6. Busby's got it. Gives again to Jordan. Looking for running room. He's hit again. And that's a no-gainer. You're right. 3rd and 6 now from the 7. May have lost a half a yard,
I think
guys.
so.
Great defense. Pettigrew in there with Williams. 3rd down. Pulaski Academy hadn't seen a 4th down yet. They go empty set, 5 wide now, 4 to the right. Busby in the shotgun all alone. Let's see what happens here. Quarterback draw. There's a hold, no call. McCusker got held, but
got a
no
first
call.
down.
He did get a first down inside the 1, though.
No, I think he's got him short. This guy's got him short a little bit. He's saying mark him back a little bit more, but
it's right at the 1.
It's going to be close.
Yeah, it's first.
I think he's a little short.
They're going to go ahead and signal the first. Whitehead didn't even bring the chains out.
Right. He got it.
Those chain gangs been running up and down the field. Thought he'd give him a break and not make him run out on the hashes. 1st and goal. Same play for Busby. He's in an empty set. He's going to try it again.
Yep.
And Pettigrew met him, but right at the line to no avail, though. He'll score from the 1. And it's 14-12 now. Now they're down 2. I'm going to go for 2 anyway.
75 yards in 5 plays. Aided by that one big play that I thought should have scored.
Yep.
Greenwood's defense did a good job just to keep him from scoring.
Well, we've seen PA do it with a run pretty much exclusively in the first drive. This one, 2 long pass plays helped them. I say long, the screen pass and the far one on the other sideline. Jordan gets the call, and Storm Sherry will shut him down again, and they're 0 for 2 on 2-point conversions.
So, question for you: how long do you keep going for 2?
They will the whole night.
They'll never let up.
Well, if we keep scoring touchdowns, kicking extra points, they'll be behind the whole game.
That's right.
Right. They're going to continue going for 2. They're not ever going to kick it.
This game would be tied if you kicked 2 extra points.
Yeah.
But I get it. That's what we do.
Well, again, y'all talked about who's going to get out of their comfort zone first and try to change what brought them here. Kicking extra points will definitely be a change for the Bruins.
So 4th down conversions, not Greenwood's, with the only one attempted, and they got it.
Yeah, right. Who would have thunk it?
I don't think PA's had a 4th.
They have not. And we're up 1 in the turnover battle.
That's the difference in the game.
Here comes our right. Here comes our onside kick.
I thought it was pretty impressive. Coach Holloway's a special teams coach here at Greenwood, and he was studying some 2013 game film on onside kicks. Golly.
Yeah, you heard
crazy.
Coach Young talk about it in the pregame. That's exactly right.
Wow.
In here watching some 2013 Pulaski Academy game. That's amazing. Just incredible. Again, it is Charette set to kick, but we won't know if he will or not until shortly. Now, if he doesn't kick it, He'll have to run down the 40. This time he's going to kick it with his left foot. Got a high bounce. Goes out of bounds. It's Greenwood's football.
It didn't go 10, did it?
It did. It just got to the 50 as Tyson McCarroll was standing there waiting on it, but the high bounce went out of bounds. And the Bulldogs 2 for 2 now on onside kicks. Here comes the Greenwood offense.
I think that was the closest 1 and 2 meetings so far.
100%, yeah. That's the only one that Greenwood didn't get a hand on. It just took the high bounce. Carnes was over there, but it went over his head.
You got to do something, kick it over Carnes.
Yep. So here's Hunter Houston. We are at the Pulaski Academy 49.5. So we're across midfield. We've got 3 receivers to the right. We work from the left hash.
No free safety.
Houston to throw. Pressure comes, and that ball I thought might have been tipped at the line.
Yeah.
Carnes got it, though. It's a 3-yard catch. It'll be 2nd and 7 over on the far sidelines.
It was a good job just making that catch. I think that ball was tipped.
Chaser, Kennan, and Robbins from the boundary here on the right side. Carnes alone up top on the short side. Again from the left hash on 2nd and 7. Hard count, and he came across, no call. Greenwood gets a sign from Coach Young. And Hunter Houston talks to his lineman, and now we're back in the shotgun. Play action. Good block from Glover. Houston's in trouble. He'll have to tuck and run. To the 45, 40, wow. First down. Oh, baby. Get in there, Triple H. Let's go. 39-yard line, so he got 8 yards on the ground. The chains will move. The only person doesn't want him doing that's Donnie Husband right now.
That's right. But that's what they're going to give him, so he's going to have to take that. I just like the fact he runs out of bounds instead of getting popped.
Absolutely. Hunter's a warrior out there. Bringing the fight. Last week he brought the fight to Benton. They shift out into trips to the right. Now Hunter to throw. Has time. Screen set up. Glover.
Perfect.
With a wall. Good block. 35-30. Down the far sidelines. To the house we go. Southbound. Touchdown. Oh, baby. Jake Glover went 39 yards on a screen pass. And the Bulldogs light up the night sky again here in the capital city.
Set up perfectly by Houston on that, looking back to his right, coming back to his left, and we've said it all year long. This boy knows how to run the daylight. Great job.
20-12 with 1:40 left.
So, yeah, Tim, it is going to be high scoring. We're already there.
Edwards to snap. Wood to hold. Steinfeld. Party time right down the middle. Greenwood 21. Pulaski Academy 12. Let's take a timeout. You're listening to Greenwood High School football.
We're Shelter Insurance. We view life insurance a little differently.
We think the most thoughtful gift you can give your family doesn't come with a bow.
We know that a life should be measured by more than just dollars and cents. And we know you'll love the peace of mind life insurance gives you.
We're the people behind the shield.
Shelter Insurance. For your auto, home, and life. We're your shield. We're your shelter.
For auto, home, life, or business insurance, see Shelter Agent Phil Hicks in Greenwood.
We are back here at the old lady, the War Memorial Stadium, the capital city. 16th appearance for the Greenwood Bulldogs. Am I right on that?
Yeah. Yes, sir. 16.
And Steinfeld's kick is up and away. It will be McKinney again from the 8. Trying that same spot over there to the sidelines and out of bounds near the 30. Guess who? Grant Carnes. It's like a broken record.
It's the same thing.
It's been the exact same thing. It's amazing. This time he's short of the 30.
Yeah. Greenwood's 10-5 in this game.
Yeah, that's right.
Out of 15 appearances.
First trip was in 96. Of course, you remember that Watson Chapel got us. Won in 2000, lost in 04, won in 5, 6, 7, won in 10, 11, and 12. Lost in 15, 16, won in 17, 18, won in 20, lost in 21. Here we are. 16th trip. And it gets better every time. Shotgun for Busby as they look to the sidelines with trips to the far side. They're at the 29-yard line on the right hash, heading right to left, and they give to Jordan. He breaks a tackle, gets across the 35 to the 36. 7 yards, it'll be 2nd and 2.
Well, it's too early for PA to panic. Greenwood's giving them the run, and they're going to have to stay with it.
Their quarterback's 6 of 7 right now for 92 yards. Shotgun, they go twins right, twins left. Busby back there with Kenny Jordan. They'll bring a little motion from Charette. He'll join the backfield party, and they give to Jordan. Looking for a hole. He's got it.
Oh, look out.
50. Greenwood 45. Greenwood 40.
Look at
Nelms grabs a hold, says, whoa, baby, like a tug of war.
Yeah. Low down here.
And pulled him down, but he got the 31. A nice pickup for Jordan and a nice hat tap from Nelms. Says, good runs, brother. Quickly, PA to the line. They go empty set now with quad receivers to the right. And Busby all alone in the back. This time he's probably going to throw. We've seen him run out of this, but I think he's going to probably throw.
He's leaning backwards.
Yep, looking to throw it in the flat, and it's caught. And probably Arrington over there.
It was Arrington.
On the tackle of Jalen McKinney. Just out routes.
Yeah, you can almost tell if he's going to throw it because he leans back on his heels before the snap.
They gave him 10 yards right on the chain. Trips to the near side from the 21 now. The wide side's the left. And Busby waits on the snap. He's got it. Gives to Jordan. Looking for running room. That's a hold, no call.
Wow.
Whitaker got Bulldog in the backfield. That's exactly what the hold on us earlier was. Same way, a pancake that looked bad. Down he went. The gain goes to the 7. It's 1st and goal. Greenwood getting set defensively. Twin receivers, 2 to the right, 2 to the left, but bunched up off the line of scrimmage, off the lineman formation, and they give to Jordan again. He's hit at the 5. He'll be pulled down there. He got 3 yards, 2nd and goal. That's Logan Taylor in there with Storm Sherry and Pettigrew making the stop.
Morgan Kidd's going out. That's another big hit he just got.
Or Kenny Jordan, yeah.
That's your quarter,
absolutely.
too.
We've played 12 minutes of football here, Little Rock, Arkansas. It's the 6A state championship game. Greenwood 21, Pulaski Academy 12. We'll take a timeout. You're listening to Greenwood High School football.
Randall Ford is excited to announce their state-of-the-art mobile service van, stocked with all the latest tools and technology needed to service your vehicle. Everything from oil changes, warranty repair, battery, software updates, brake jobs, and so much more. All is done with your convenience and safety in mind. We'll come to your office or home to provide professional service the Randall Ford way. Stop by today at Randall Ford, 5500 Rogers Avenue, or check us out online 24/7, randallford.com. Ford, the #1 selling brand in America.
Enhance your home with new hardwood, tile, luxury vinyl plank, or carpet with Fort Smith's premier experts, Best Floors. At Best Floors, we've earned our name by providing quality brands and expert installation for your home, business, or rental property. We treat our customers like our friends and neighbors, from making selections until the job is finished. Visit our showroom for the best selections in the River Valley, or visit us online to explore flooring options and schedule a free estimate. It doesn't get any better than Best. Best Floors in Fort Smith.
We're back at War Memorial Stadium. We've swapped into the field. Pulaski Academy's got 2nd goal at the 5 as they work now left to right on your radio dial down at the south end zone. 21-12, Bulldogs lead. Ball Barber, a crisp night, but the action's hot.
Man, that's a fact. I was actually just thinking I'm not even cold at all. It's nice out here right now. It's football weather. It is Bulldog weather.
That's right, baby. So Kel Busby in the shotgun. Twins right and left, both of them tucked in just off tackles, literally almost inside the hash marks. And Cotro's back there. They throw in the flat, and Watkins there again Hawkins rather, makes the catch down to the 1. It'll be 3rd and goal. Allen and Mackey on the stop for Greenwood. They come over here to the near hash, and 3rd and goal at the 1.
Quarterback keeper.
Should be. Cotro's back there with him. He's going to try it, and he is he's hit at the goal line, but falls forward. And the Bruins on the board again. Here we go.
Here we go, back and forth.
The best part about this game, and we've talked about it a million times, guys, the defense is going to win this game for one team or the other. And you say, what are you talking about, Terry? You're stupid. Well, it's going to be a defensive stand that makes the difference.
Or another interception.
Mm-hmm.
That one start the game was huge.
They missed this one, they're down in field goal.
Right.
21-18. Again, they're going for the 2-point conversion. They're 0 for 2. And Busby's going to throw this time. Now looked right the whole way. Now trying to get somebody to go back left. And all alone in the back of the end zone was John Mark Charette. But he couldn't haul it in. The pass was way too high. They're 0 for 3 now on 2-point conversions. And, guys, now we're a full possession behind, or a full score, if you will. Yeah,
Right.
like you talked about, Richie Rose, right, the field goal.
Yeah, and Hunter Houston that first quarter, 7 of 10 for 122 yards, 1 touchdown with a long of 39. Kel Busby, 7 of 8 with 1 interception, 102 yards, a long of 40. So that almost half of that 102 was on one play.
Academy had a guy in a route that time that was going to the left. He was looking right the whole way, which is exactly how I would score every time from inside the 5 if you're listening, Kendall Briles. Have everybody go to the right and then roll that one guy out. Now, when you've got a well-coached team like Greenwood, we had a guy out covering that dude, so that was not there. But the defenders or the receivers on the other side just stayed in their scramble drill, and standing there wide open was John Mark Charette. You have a guy going the other direction, he'll be open. You'll end up scoring almost every time. That was just a bad pass from Busby. Now we're trying our third onside. Charette's going to approach it the first time. And he'll kick it with the left foot, and it's a high hopper, and Grant Carnes has it at the 40.
Look out, boys.
And he's got running room around the far side, 45 midfield. 45, Pulaski 40. Carnes out to the 35. Yeah, baby. That's the price you pay. It's big boy football.
I wouldn't kick it to his side of the field.
That's a big no-no on the outside kicking when you literally out-kick your coverage. You can't kick that ball too hard, can't kick it too soft. That's what makes them difficult.
All the way down to the Pulaski Academy 33. You can give St. Mary's for the blind, short fields all day, but not Greenwood. Here's Hunter Houston now. In the shotgun, brings Kennan in motion. Hunter to throw. Slant routes there. LJ's first catch, and he's down. No, it's a second, rather, and he's down to the 24-yard line. 9 yards, 2nd and 1.
Well, that was a bullet, and that was a good catch.
Cold weather, it's a great catch, great throw. Hunter Houston, I think, split out to the bottom of the screens. Carnes and the Wildcat.
Carn dog.
Carnes going to play, and it's a reversed,
man.
and now flags fly.
What?
After the ball was snapped, we had flags fly. They're going to call a false start. We saw some trickery there as Carnes was going to get the direct snap. Hunter came around and was going to run a reverse thing, probably set up and throw.
That was a Connor Nolan play from back in the day.
Right? It was the 2015 state championship game. Connor came in, Hales threw it to him, and then Connor threw a touchdown or ran that reverse play. So the 5-yard penalty makes it 2nd and 7. We're back at the 30. We go 4 wide, more conventional now. Twins right, twins left. And they go hard count, and they came across. We get our 5 yards right back.
We touched him that time.
Big 33's Peyton Adams, a sophomore, came across.
Okay, now there's one change. So they got the same rules we do. You jump offside, you come out of the game. 33 know the rule, but the coach has forgotten.
And they let him stay in. That's interesting.
Right.
Keep an eye on that, guys.
You might jump again here.
Chaser and Kennan to the right. LJ, Robbins, and Carnes down to the left, split out short side. We're on the left hash. Working right to left here. Dual backfield as Kennan moved back there, flanking Hunter Houston. He sent Robbins across the formation in motion. They give to Glover. Jake
first down.
Got the first down to the 22-yard line. He needed 2. He got 3.
How about a whistle eventually?
Right. Progression was stopped. Just thankfully he didn't let go of the football.
Well, I mean, there's a lot of unnecessary slamming to the ground.
Yeah, he got slammed to the ground big time.
1st and 10. There goes LJ across the formation from left to right again. The old 2-point conversion play. Hunter throws, caught. Chaser went up high to get it. He's down to just over the 15. It's a 7-yard pickup, we'll call it. It'll be Chaser's second grab, 19 yards, second and a long 2. Trips out to the left, the wide side. Hunter Houston gives to Glover. Into the fray. Bounces off the first initial contact. Gets down to the 8-yard line. First down, a 7-yard pickup. The senior running with some confidence here in the state championship game. It's 1st and goal.
Well, I thought he was going to bounce that for the score.
They gave him the 8-yard line, so it's a 6-yard pickup.
1st and goal.
No, we were at the 15, so it is 7. Here's Hunter. Gives to Jake again. He bounced off the first tackle, but he swarmed under.
Blow the whistle.
Finally, a whistle comes in. He'll lose 3. You run that play to run this play.
Right.
2nd and goal back at the 11. Wow, got a great spot. Yeah, 3-yard loss. Carnes down here on the numbers. Split out to the left, the wide side with LJ. Chaser up top. Houston will put Kennan out in motion to the right, and Hunter wants to throw. Has time, unloads. Carnes makes the catch to one. He'll be stood up there.
He was inside the 1 yard line when he caught the ball.
Well inside the one. Progression was pushed way back.
And he's got him at about the 1 1/4, 1.5.
10-yard gain.
2 yard line.
3rd and goal at the 1. And Jake Glover hit immediately. They read that the whole way.
That's the same results last time.
Hunt Harrison came flying through.
Does Greenwood go?
Glover had no shot. They're going to give him the 5, so it's a 4-yard loss.
4th and goal from the 5.
If you kick a field goal, you're up 6.
Well, we're going for it. I would kick it. But Coach Young's going to go ahead and go for it here on 4th down. Greenwood's 1 for 1 on 4th downs. This is a goal-to-go situation, though, so it's touchdown or bust. 4th and goal from the 5. Davis in it, running back, but go trips right from the left hash. Tried the hard count, nobody home.
Timeout.
That's what he's going to do. And timeout call. Let Greenwood think about it, and he'll kick this.
We give him a chance to jump off there and go half the distance, and then you got a chance.
Yep. Yeah, from the 2.5, he might have stayed with the go for it.
Or you run the 2-point conversion play.
You could have from the 2.5, not from here.
All right.
Of course, our kicker's still on the sidelines.
Trickeration, Tim. Have Grant Carnes 3 catches for 38 yards, along with 26. Chaser 2 for 19. Robbins 2 for 18. Glover 1 for 39.
Yep.
Harrington 1 for 18. Yep. Kennan 1 for 16. I like my chances with 24 catching it on around the 1, and good luck tackling him.
We'll see what they dial up. Greenwood's going to go for
it. Yeah.
Nope. Offense still on the field. 4th and goal from the 5. I think Coach is trying to put this game away.
Well, we'll take their short porch and they can have our long.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, we're going to punch this one in. Let's go.
I like it.
Robbins to the left. Kennan to the right of Hunter Houston in the shotgun. Braden Davis split out. Now they'll shift and go trips to the far side. Davis will come to the backfield. They're going to roll that way. Here's Houston. Has time, unloads. Incomplete.
He tipped it.
They ran the 2-point conversion play, but it's too far out. That's why I said.
But they got the ball on the 5.
Yeah.
I couldn't tell if the ball, the guy flashed right in front of Kennan. I think he just lost it.
Will Hawkins, I believe, again, the guy that's been doing some damage defensively, was there diving. Just a little too far out for that play, I think. But we'll see if the defense can hold. Greenwood with a 21-18 lead. There's 8:27 left.
Well, no points starting on their 33 on that one.
That's tough. Stacked up, Twins right, Twins left. They work from the near hash, which is the right side. They give to Jordan, trying to get out of the hole quickly. And a good run to the 10. He'll get 5 yards. Mackey there for Greenwood. And McCusker. 2nd and 5. They're going to try to get us out of that light box, but we're going to stick with it. 3 linemen. Again, Jordan gets the call. Lots of running room to the 20. And boom! Oh, baby! Whoa! Braden Skaggs came up, and we've got a Greenwood collision of the game.
That Morgan kid's taking about 20 of them. I don't know how many carries he's got, but Greenwood's hitting him hard every play.
1st down at the 22. They got out of the goal lines area quickly. Busby now. They'll try to throw one. Quick hitter in the flat, and it's caught. And is that McKinney again, or is that 6? Yep, it's 5, McKinney. Stutter stepped his way to the 30, or the 28.5. So 2nd down and about 3.5. Same formation. They work from the left hash this time. Left to right. Motion. They send the man out of there. That's Jordan. And quarterback keeper. Breaks the first tackle. He'll slide down to the 34, and the chains will move. It's nice and methodical for PA. But
yep. Can they stay that way?
Well,
right? Richie keeps saying that. They're yet to really go deep.
You got to D up, though, here. They got us on our own, kept us out from scoring. See if we can return the favor. Empty set now, trips to the left short side. Busby all alone in the shotgun. Twins right. He's got it looking to throw. Straight drop, no pressure. Still waiting. Now unloads down the field.
Turn around.
And
wow, what a catch.
Unbelievable catch from John Mark Charette.
Skaggs was right there, man.
Skaggs turned around perfectly, and the ball went right by him. Mackey came over to get the tackle, but it's a huge gain down to the Greenwood 21-yard line.
First deep pass of the game.
That is a tough one.
Yeah, this drive started back on their own 5. Man.
Shotgun for Busby. Cotros has checked in and is flanking him to his left. They got trips to the right and the short side, and Cotros gets the call, trying the left edge. Yep, that's how you tackle.
Woo!
Brady Mackey.
Goodness.
That's a new collision.
Good. Not just squared up, mano-a-mano. And Cotros running to the sidelines quickly, and they get Kenny Jordan back in.
Well, Cash Archer won't get credit for the tackle, but he took his blocker and blew that whole play up.
Cotros a sophomore that just ran. Jordan's a junior. And Jordan split out to the far sidelines, out to the left. Empty set for Busby. And he's going to look to throw that way. There's the big hole. He'll step up and run to the 20, down to the 15. McCusker got him once. McCusker came up maybe favoring his shoulder. Williams gets credit for the tackle to the 16-yard line, so 2nd and 5. 5:29, clock running here, second quarter. Greenwood up 21-18. 4 wide again for Pulaski Academy out to the right side. Busby in the shotgun. And quarterback draw. He's got room to run. Williams couldn't make the tackle. Another whiff from Mackey. Caleb Garner
another first
lights
down.
the candle.
That was a tough one there. He got kind of hit right in the back of the head. Busby did.
And just short of the yard to gain.
They're not going to measure tonight, boys.
So here's their first 4th down attempt, but it's inches.
Too cold to measure.
Well, obviously, they're going to go for it regardless if it was an inch or a mile.
I agree, but I'm not sure that was a very good spot.
Busby all alone. He's ran out of this about every time. I'm sure he's going to try it again.
Greenwood's got 4 in the box.
They went hard count, nobody there. 4 receivers out to the right, the wide side for PA. Busby waits for the snap. He's got it. Going to run dead ahead. First down, no problem, to the 8-yard line, 1st and goal.
God, both these teams are so much alike, it's not even funny.
Right.
They're mirror images of each other.
1st and goal for PA at the 8-yard line. They work from the left hash. Kenny Jordan back there flipped over to the left side now of Busby in the shotgun. 3 receivers just off to the left tackle. Jordan gets the call trying the right side. Greenwood trying to string it out. Can they get to him? They finally do at the 2. He's down to the 1. 2nd goal at the 1.
I'm not sure that's a very good spot either. Richie?
Well, I'm going to tell you, I don't like that guy. I'm actually on the far end zone. I was anticipating a turnover right here. Scoop and score.
Oh, golly.
They work from the right hash this time. 2nd goal at the 1. Busby's went quarterback keeper in this situation.
Timeout.
Somebody's calling timeout. I'm not sure why. Oh, they're going to review it, see if he scored.
I thought he did.
Wow. I can see Greenwood get up the field quicker. You can string him out all day, but at some point you got to get him going due west or east. They're going to check a review of this, which is a new thing they've got now in the finals, the instant replay.
I still don't like it. You don't use it all year, and you use it in this game. I don't know.
Well, where the ball spotted, they're 1 inch away from scoring. I guess there's a chance we hold them, but so why waste all this time? Just go ahead and run a play and we'll score here.
Yeah.
I can tell you, I don't know. The rest of the crew I hadn't been too upset with, or I'm not upset with any of them really, but this side judge on our side, he's inadequate.
Well, I saw earlier Coach Young trying to call timeout down here when we were going 4 on 4th, and that guy was in his own world.
He's been that way all night. I mean, on the first touchdown, and it's just been his spots have not been very good at all. The spot on Carnes down here where he was inside the half-yard line when he caught the ball, at least at the 1,
Yep, right.
and they marked him back at the 2. He just hasn't been very good all night.
I guess the replay said he was short.
So they got 3 downs to get an inch. Yeah.
I would like to see the video myself. Maybe he didn't get that far. Maybe he's at the 1 instead of the inch line. Yeah. I mean, if you're reviewing, let's review.
I could have swore it looked like he got in, but we're a mile
the
away
wording
over
was
here.
the ruling stands, not confirmed.
Gotcha.
Yeah, this Jordan kid, 15 rushing attempts, 128 yards.
Here's Busby now in the shotgun from the inch line. Jordan's back there with him. Which one do they want to score? They're going to give to Jordan this time, and he goes in no problem. Well, Bruins take the lead. Extra points made or not.
95 yards and 14 plays.
Got them right where we want them.
Looky here, boys. The kicker has come out.
Hey.
And this one, I don't really understand why you do this one.
You're going to cut it to 2.
Make it a 4-point game. That way, it
that's why
barely
they
got
don't
through.
kick 'em.
Flag.
Flag.
That's going to be on Greenwood. Guess what they're fixing to do?
Go for 2.
Yeah. We finally got a shot at watching them kick one. Unfortunately, I had to see that, but they're going to bring the offense back.
What did we do? Go over the top?
Yeah. Looked like the center was covered up or something. Whitehat's talking, will they take points off the board? They're talking to Coach Lucas. Of course, Anthony Lucas, former Razorback great. He's not. He's going to leave the points on the board. I like that. They'll put it on the kickoff now, so they'll get the onside and even further up. So I don't blame you, a guy that likes to onside it all the time, obviously. Go ahead and give me that 15 yards. That way, if I get it, I'll be even closer to the end zone. 25-21, Dogs down by 4. With 3:40 to go, we'll have Coach Chris Young at halftime.
Just a heads up, I've been informed that when Greenwood is winning at halftime, I will be last to go. So
yes,
TV will get him, radio will get him, and then I'll get him.
Gotcha.
And I'll be short so we can go do our job.
That's fine. We'll wait. Game being televised on PBS Live, and the local station 103.7 The Buzz has got a radio broadcast going. So some of you may be listening, or it's available over on the Sports Hog 103.5. Y'all stay with us if at all possible, but there is an actual radio going on up our way. If your phone goes dead or you lose it or you don't have one.
So 46 combined points, Tim. We're almost half to 100. Some 50-50 game. Here we go.
56-55 was the final in 06 in that epic battle that the Greenwood Bulldogs won.
It's hard to pick one of the best games, but that one was one of my favorites. The Camden Fairview Go for 2 was another one, but you can't pick one out of all these, but that was a dandy.
Yep. Yep.
Well, Kyle Walters should have been MVP. No offense, Tyler, but
Tyler didn't even get
he didn't even get it.
Yeah,
Broderick Green got
Green
it on the
way
losing
early.
team.
Yeah, that's when they changed the rule. Now you get 2 MVPs,
Right.
one from each team.
Kyle Walters should have been considered for something. 3 touchdown passes and 2 interceptions.
He was good. Staten was magical.
Oh, man.
What a squad. Was that the Travis Davis era, too, right up front?
I think so, yeah, big TD.
Well, here we go. We've gotten 3 out of the 3 onside. Here's the 4th attempt. Again, they've got Charette initially going to go for the kick. He's kicked a couple, and then they had another guy come from the other side and kick.
He can kick it left-footed.
Yep. He's going to approach from the right side, outside the hash marks. And there's the kick, and it gets the high bounce, and Kennan's got it.
Look out,
at
boys.
the 50.
Look out.
Or at the down to the 49, rather. He was at the 40 and was trying to get a return going. They'll give him the 50-yard line, so here we go midfield.
So that gave him the 15 yards back.
Yep. And so we're 4 for 4 now. Greenwood still has the only turnover and interception on PA's first drive. Need to score right here. Need to lead. Got to have a touchdown. Or a field goal will be fine, but I'd like to have the lead here going to halftime. 3:37 left. Bulldogs at the midfield stripe. AAA logo painted out here at War Memorial. Simmons Bank Field. Hunter's got it. Gives to Glover. Cuts, trying to find a hole. got strung out and swarmed under, he'll lose a yard. That's 3 carries in a row for negative yardage for Jake Glover. Here comes Kane Archer checking in. Kane is going to be in the backfield with Hunter Houston, flanking him off to his right. Twins right, twins left. Archer in motion, the flat right side. Pump fake to him underneath the Carnes.
Oh, man, if he breaks that one.
Got a face mask, no call. He'll get 3
Look at
yards.
Young. Coach Young is livid.
Everybody saw the face mask. And there's your side judge, Richie, with his thumb in his nose.
I think he's blind.
Well, I don't want to.
Nope.
He's got. Yeah. He don't see good out of one eye. He can't see out of the other.
4-yard pickup. Archer will come out. Glover will come in.
Little bobble on that, or he might have took it.
I agree.
Well, the face mask didn't help the cause. Young's still on the side judge and should be. Hunter to throw. Unloads, and it is tipped. Incomplete.
So 4th and 8.
7.
Got to punt it?
Yeah.
First punt of the game. Wow. Or are we?
Boy, that's a tough one. A no call and the face mask kills the drive.
Well, they've got one call on him, and they had to call it when he touched our center.
Right. That's the only penalty they've had all night.
I don't know if that's Craig Cole or Archie Cawthorn on our side. The linesman and the line judge. Nelms to punt. Nobody back deep. The punt's
straight
shanked.
up.
First time we've seen him have a bad punt all year, but it got a Greenwood bounce. Keep on going. And then it stopped at the 35.
Golly.
Nelms down his own punt. What are the odds of that? How many times is a punter down his own punt?
Not very often.
Was at the 34. Let's see where they end up spotting it when it's over with. They picked it up, moved it to the 35.
Of course.
Defense back on the field. Greenwood a 3 and out. That's a tough one. First punt of the game.
Defense got to step up here. 2:23 left. 4 half.
Much as I wanted us to score, now you can't let them score. Busby in the shotgun. Jordan back there off to his left. And it's Jordan.
Boom.
Stood up. Bears Pettigrew.
Yep.
Had a baby.
And another good spot.
Brady Pettigrew, the junior.
Loss of 3.
Well, yes.
2.5.
Loss of 3 back to the 20 or back to the 32.
Well, when you stop the run, rushing 3.
That's right.
Tough.
No doubt. PA to the sidelines again. Greenwood with a little bit heavier of a box, which we'll do when they cluster up off the left side there. 2nd and 13. They give again to Jordan coming right side. Can we get through the hole?
Boom.
To the 38. Arrington. I beg your pardon, Pettigrew again. That's 49. Taylor's going to come in and get McCusker already come out. Okay, Logan Taylor in. Pettigrew with 2 big plays. It's 3rd down and 7 at the 38.
Here's the down that will test them. If they don't get it here, does he punt?
4 wide out to the left for Pulaski Academy at their own 38. Busby barks out the signals to his line, and he'll roll left and try to throw. Can Greenwood get to him? Holding, no call, and incomplete. Had McKinney, went right through his hands. Wow.
Incomplete, stop the pass, and if they go here, wow.
4th and 7.
That's really the first time we've had them kind of behind the sticks most of the night.
Well, it's the first 4th down of the night.
Here we
Second,
go. Second,
right?
Yep.
Second one was short earlier.
Oh, with the inches, that's right.
They got it. This is a huge call.
Yep, 4th down and 7 from their own 38. Busby in the shotgun, twins right, twins left. He'll roll left looking to throw. There's the out route, and it is complete in the first down.
Wow.
Boy, you just got to respect the deep ball. Just a little bit too much cushion over there from the D-back. Nelms was on him, and the chains move.
Timeout, PA.
With 1:08 left, they call timeout. First down at their own 46-yard line. So they're 2 for 2 on 4th down.
Wow. Tip my hat. That's tough. 4th and long, and you go for it and get it on your own 34.
If I was a coach of a team at any level, Pit Bulls to the National Football League, I'd run 5-yard outs all the way down the field. You couldn't stop me. I'd score every time. You can't stop a 5-yard out.
Unless you don't throw it very
If you got a quarterback that can throw and a guy that can catch, you roll him out and throw it out. I mean, it's just, or a 3-yard out. I'll take a 3-yard out every play. That's first down. I'll go all the way down the field on you and tell you where I'm going.
It's just like running the ball for 3 yards.
You can't stop it. No, I mean, unless the defender jumps the route, he might pick it off. But a good quarterback won't throw it. He'll just run and get you 2 yards. That's boring football. It's like running the veer. But I can 5-yard out you all the way down the field. That's how they get most of their first downs, right there on the 4th down.
5 yards out.
Yeah. Now that was a 7-yard, a little deeper, but same principle. First down at the 46. PA at their own side of midfield. 1:08 left. They've got 2 timeouts left. Both teams have 2. Busby looks to the sidelines.
Bulldogs move their linebackers up into the line. Look at that.
Adam Thrash is their offensive coordinator, former quarterback. Busby wants to throw. The screen is there, and he just throws it down to the ground. Cash Archer.
He wants intentional grounding and a hold. We had a big hold on Archer.
Should be a hold and then intentional grounding. He didn't get it back to the line. He was still in the tackle box. There wasn't a receiver anywhere near.
That's got to be a hold. You got to call that.
The hold's definitely not there because of no flag. A late flag could come in, but it's not going to. 2nd and 10 at the 46.
Ouch.
I guess the running back he was like 6 yards ahead of that ball, so he was close. Busby in the shotgun. They give to Jordan, trying to find running room.
Archer.
The money man, he stripped it again like he did from Russell last week, and Cash Archer's on another level right now. He's madder than a dead gum box of Hornets out there. Holy heck. 3rd and 12.
Yeah, now they're going to run clock.
Ball back to the 44 now, and the clock will run. Just Darren Greenwood to stop it. It's 25-21, Bulldogs trail.
And they do have to kick to Greenwood to start the 3rd.
That's right.
I think they'll take a shot.
You got to. Why not?
But they just burnt.
And now they
seconds.
tried to roll the dice and get Greenwood to burn a timeout, but we did not, so now they're going to burn one. They wasted about 15 seconds. The Greenwood faithful still mad at the no grounding call. It should be, because this officiating crew has not been fans of Greenwood tonight.
Or the no face mask call, which is a huge momentum stopper.
Yeah, that was even bigger.
We were driving. We got to be Homer here for a little bit, right?
Yes.
You know, I don't mind. I've never been a fan of any of the CSAM, Central Arkansas Sports Management Group, sports referees. I feel like every time we come down here we get hosed. I've always said that. I mean, why not bring a crew out of Jonesboro or somewhere else? But I don't know.
Well, you're not going to find any officiating crew that likes Greenwood. I'm not even sure you can find one from Greenwood that likes our program.
They like PA better?
Well,
it's all about
we spoiled a lot of guys' dreams that are out there officiating football and basketball games. They've had sons and daughters that played sports. Yeah.
They remember.
Sure.
Remember the Titans.
That's right. So it's 3rd and 12.
I'm like Richie. I don't think they're just going to take a knee. But they could throw a pick.
6.
Well, here's Busby alone in the backfield, 4 wide to the right. 3rd and 12 from the 44 of PA, their own 44. Busby to throw. Has time, and now he's going to cut loose, and it is.
Oh,
well,
how did we not intercept that one?
Should have been intercepted. Mackey tried to high point it. He missed it,
and it hit him
but the PA receiver thought he was going to pick it off and ended up hitting him right in the hands. That's Tyson McCarroll.
That would have been a touchdown.
Almost still a touchdown. That's crazy.
4th and 12.
That was their shot. Not 24 seconds left.
Mackey's saying, dadgummit, and the McCarroll guy's saying, what in the heck did I just do?
I think he jumped a little too early.
Yep.
He sized it up perfect.
24 seconds left. They're going to go for it here on 4th and 12.
Wow.
They're 2 for 2 on 4th down. Here's Busby. 4 wide out to the right. Low snap. He'll look to throw. Slant route is caught, and it's a first down.
He's short, ain't he?
No, he got it at the Greenwood 43.
This guy here didn't. That guy's over there is on the 43, and this guy's on the 44.
Well, let's challenge the spot.
I think he got it.
Challenge the spot.
I think he got it, but it's like the Carnes deal you're talking about earlier, Richie. They gave him a horrible spot down there. This time he got a great spot. And a timeout has been called, or are they going to review it? Because PA's huddled up.
Is that a reviewable play?
Sure.
Yes. PA called the timeout. It's their last timeout. There's 17 seconds left.
Man.
And I think we've got a iPad on the sidelines rewatching the game. And maybe that's what it is.
Yeah.
We've got a guy, that's our replay guy. They're going to try to review it and see about checking the spot.
I agree.
White Hat's saying, no, you can't review a spot. Coach Young's wanting to get a clarification, I think.
I agree with you. I thought he got it.
what do you think reviewing a touchdown is?
Right.
It's reviewing a spot.
I agree. But a scoring play, I guess, will be more efficient, more official.
Right.
On that argument. I thought he got it no problem, and his momentum kind of brought him back, which, like I said, we go back to the Carnes catch down here earlier. They spotted where the momentum stopped, not where the progression stopped. If that makes any sense.
Coach Young getting an explanation now.
17 seconds left.
This one you try to get in field goal range. I think if they do have any wind, it's at their back, right? Which there's not a whole lot of wind.
And here we go. 1st and 10, 17 seconds. PA from the Greenwood 43. Busby to throw. Has time, unloads, up in the air, and Mackey got it this time at the 10. 15, 20, far sideline, 25, 30. Still on his feet, the 35. Still on his feet, and they're finally going to get him down there with 3 seconds left. Stop the clock. Stop the clock. There was 3 seconds left. You got to give his time back.
Oh,
there was at least 3 seconds when the whistle blows, so they'll put time back on the clock.
Well, Barnes is coming to the sideline. Looks like we just want to go to.
We're not going to run a play with 3 seconds.
There was at least 3
We're
seconds.
not going to. We're going off the field.
Wow.
Our line's out
We get
there.
the ball back anyways. No sense doing something. I mean, I guess you run a screen, but they're going to back everybody up.
Throw it deep to 3.
Well, our team's going to the side to the booth. It should be 3 seconds. But they're going to just take the end of the period.
Golly. Boys, we scored more than they did that half. That's what I'm saying.
Hey, Coach, what a half of football.
Yeah, playing really good on offense. If we score on that 4th down, I think the kid got his fingertip on it, or Aiden's going to score there. We played really well on offense. Defensively, they're tough, and they make you cover the whole field, and they're running the ball. And, Coach Gill and those guys will make some adjustments. We got to come out and play better in the second half. And we're right in this thing and haven't played very well on defense. So we'll be ready to come out second half.
Thanks a lot, Coach.
Yep, he hit the nail on the head, guys.
Well, I don't know that I hate to say we haven't played. We got 2 turnovers.
I agree.
So I don't want to say we haven't played well, but they've done it. I say PA's done a better job of taking what we've given them.
Well, that's 100% right. I mean, you go in the light box, you're going to have trouble stopping the run. Have we missed a lot of tackles? No, not really. It's just when you got 3-4 guys up there, you got 5 linemen and the big running back and then a receiver sneaking in there to help block. You're just outflanked. But what do you do? Go back conventional and just try to go with these guys one-on-one in the backfield? Maybe you try that for a series or 2.
I say you take the 3rd quarter kickoff, score, and you're up 2 scores. Right? My math right?
Well, 1 possession. It'd be 28-25. Yeah, just be up a field goal.
No, I mean this 3rd quarter. You scored and you're up 2 scores, so the pressure's back on PA, right?
No, it'd be 28-21 if we scored. Or 28-25, I'm sorry.
No, we score on the 3rd quarter when we get the kickoff.
It'd be 28-25. Then we'd be in the lead.
No, if we score.
Yeah. 28-25.
No, we're going to score a touchdown.
Yeah, 28-25.
We're going to be 32-21.
Am I looking at that scoreboard wrong?
Yeah.
Greenwood's 21, PA's 25?
You're right. That's right.
We'd be 28-25. All right.
So if they'd kicked their extra points, they would have been up a touchdown right now. Is that right?
How many? They're 0 for 3.
0 for 3.
They got 1 extra point.
They went for 2 and got it. That last one?
They went for 2 and got it. They've scored 4 touchdowns.
That's right.
They've only got 1 extra point. They're 0 for 3 on 2-point tries.
That's exactly right. I got you.
So if we go score, we're up 28-25.
That's right.
Yeah.
So you're up.
Yes. And that's hopefully what's going to happen. I wouldn't have minded having that 3 seconds there and try some crazy stuff.
Yeah.
Double pass, whatever.
Well, the key is the defense stopped them there. That's what we were wanting.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because they had plenty of time.
Absolutely. That's a great point. Converting on a long 4th down.
Because there's a 14-point swing there.
I know a lot of folks that are watching the ball game aren't real happy with the officiating either. And I'm talking about people that aren't even from Greenwood, just random people I know around the state.
It's like Richie said. They have 1 penalty for 5 yards, and you had to call it because it was encroachment.
Well, yeah, he was standing on the ball.
So now that they have no penalties. Find it hard to believe they hadn't held.
They have held. I mean, but I know what you're saying.
You got to call it. If they don't call it, it's not a penalty.
That's right. I sped the whole way down here, but didn't get a ticket.
That's
so
exactly
I stayed
right.
at 55.
That's right.
I appreciate Orr Chevrolet giving us a ride today. as to today's ball game. Well, it's been a fun one, boys. I mean, a great first half. You paid
Absolutely.
admission. It's exactly what you paid for. You thought you were going to see a shootout between these two great powerhouses in the state of Arkansas. 25-21, Pulaski Academy with the lead. We're going to take a break here, and I will total up the stats I have. I guess I can look at the official ones. They're right beside me. We'll see how wrong they are and how right. Golly. And we'll come back and get you ready for the second half. 25-21, Pulaski Academy leads the Greenwood Bulldogs. This is the 6A state championship game live from War Memorial Stadium. You're listening to Greenwood High School football.
Right now at Randall Ford, we have over 30 certified pre-owned in stock, ready to be sold. We have over 25 used vehicles under $10,000. Cars, trucks, SUVs, vans, all makes and models. All inventory goes through a 115-point safety inspection. All vehicles come with warranty. All vehicles are sanitized with hospital-grade disinfectants. Plus, we have special financing and no payment for 90 days. Stop in today. Randall Ford, 5500 Rogers, or online 24/7 at randallford.com.
Enhance your home with new hardwood, tile, luxury vinyl plank, or carpet with Fort Smith's premier experts, Best Floors. At Best Floors, we've earned our name by providing quality brands and expert installation for your home, business, or rental property. We treat our customers like our friends and neighbors, from making selections until the job is finished. Visit our showroom for the best selections in the River Valley, or visit us online to explore flooring options and schedule a free estimate. It doesn't get any better than Best. Best Floors in Fort Smith.
How long have they been in business?
100 years.
100 years? That's nothing. We've been standing here almost that long. Why are we here again?
I'm trying to get one of those Farmers Bank ATV loans.
An ATV loan? You mean we've been posing all this time so you can get an ATV loan?
You know, you don't have to be a farmer to bank at Farmers. Farmers Bank is celebrating 115 years of serving the financial needs of everyone in the River Valley. And Farmers.
Formac Incorporated in Greenwood is your place for all types of printing, signs, t-shirts, banners, and yard signs. And you'll also find they provide tactical supply to military, police, hunters, and fire departments. They also build emergency vehicles, and those signs and printing are priced just right. You'll find brochures, business cards, plus sports uniforms, trophies, awards, and screen printing. That's Formac Incorporated. They're located at 210 South Coker Street in Greenwood. You could call them at 996-0520.
I think you love that car more than you love me.
Oh, how could you say that?
You hand wash it, you hand wax it, you listen to the same music.
Pure coincidence.
I just hope your insurance company feels the same way about it as you do.
They do. I'm one happy camper.
Maybe that's the reason so many people come to Shelter for their car insurance. We have great agents who are nuts about cars. We're competitively priced, and our claims people are fast, fair, and friendly. To find an agent near you, go to shelterinsurance.com. We're your shield. We're your shelter.
See Phil Hicks in Greenwood.
Hug Chevrolet Buick GMC in Charleston are unloading every week. To see what is arriving next, you can visit hugm.com, HUGGM.com. The Hug family has made car buying an enjoyable experience for over 80 years in their spacious showroom in Charleston. Don't pay too much on your next vehicle. See the Hug team where you don't pay extra dock or prep fees. Hug Chevrolet Buick GMC on Main Street in Charleston. Hometown sales and service since 1937.
Cub Cadet owners know the joy of doing their own yard work and of having the strongest equipment, like the new Cub Cadet XD Enduro Series, the strongest, most comfortable lawn tractors ever built, backed by the strongest warranty, and robust Cub Cadet commercial and residential zero-turn riders with lap bar or steering wheel control, plus industry-leading signature Cut Series walk-behind mowers. Stop by your locally owned Cub Cadet dealer, Myers Mower and Tiller, at 5109 Wheeler Avenue, for expert advice, superior service, and exceptional offers.
Just out for a plow, and I thought I'd stop by to sign up for your Kasasa Cash checking and local discounts and cell phone protection.
You know, you don't have to be a farmer to bank at Farmers. Farmers Bank is celebrating 115 years of serving the financial needs of everyone in the River Valley. And Farmers.
Maybe you should drive.
We're Shelter Insurance. We view life insurance a little differently.
We think the most thoughtful gift you can give your family doesn't come with a bow.
We know that a life should be measured by more than just dollars and cents. And we know you'll love the peace of mind life insurance gives you.
We're the people behind the shield.
Shelter Insurance. For your auto, home, and life. We're your shield. We're your shelter.
For auto, home, life, or business insurance, see Shelter Agent Phil Hicks in Greenwood.
Right now at Randall Ford, we have over 30 certified pre-owned in stock, ready to be sold. We have over 25 used vehicles under $10,000. Cars, trucks, SUVs, vans, all makes and models. All inventory goes through a 115-point safety inspection. All vehicles come with warranty. All vehicles are sanitized with hospital-grade disinfectants. Plus, we have special financing and no payment for 90 days. Stop in today. Randall Ford, 5500 Rogers, or online 24/7 at randallford.com.
Cub Cadet owners know the joy of doing their own yard work and of having the strongest equipment, like the new Cub Cadet XD Enduro Series, the strongest, most comfortable lawn tractors ever built, backed by the strongest warranty, and robust Cub Cadet commercial and residential zero-turn riders with lap bar or steering wheel control, plus industry-leading signature Cut Series walk-behind mowers. Stop by your locally owned Cub Cadet dealer, Myers Mower and Tiller, at 5109 Wheeler Avenue, for expert advice, superior service, and exceptional offers.
Come on, move. Here we go. Just a little baby step. Just move.
Honey, what in the world are you doing?
Well, I'm trying to mosey on down to the bank. This gal here is my ticket for that home improvement loan at Farmers.
You know, you don't have to be a farmer to bank at Farmers. Farmers Bank is celebrating 115 years of serving the financial needs of everyone in the River Valley. And Farmers.
I think you love that car more than you love me.
Oh, how can you say that?
You hand wash it, you hand wax it, you listen to the same music.
Pure coincidence.
I just hope your insurance company feels the same way about it as you do.
They do. I'm one happy camper.
Maybe that's the reason so many people come to Shelter for their car insurance. We have great agents who are nuts about cars. We're competitively priced, and our claims people are fast, fair, and friendly. To find an agent near you, go to shelterinsurance.com. We're your shield. We're your shelter.
See Phil Hicks in Greenwood.
Enhance your home with new hardwood, tile, luxury vinyl plank, or carpet with Fort Smith's premier experts, Best Floors. At Best Floors, we've earned our name by providing quality brands and expert installation for your home, business, or rental property. We treat our customers like our friends and neighbors, from making selections until the job is finished. Visit our showroom for the best selections in the River Valley, or visit us online to explore flooring options and schedule a free estimate. It doesn't get any better than Best. Best Floors in Fort Smith.
Formac Incorporated in Greenwood is your place for all types of printing, signs, t-shirts, banners, and yard signs. And you'll also find they provide tactical supply to military, police, hunters, and fire departments. They also build emergency vehicles, and those signs and printing are priced just right. You'll find brochures, business cards, plus sports uniforms, trophies, awards, and screen printing. That's Formac Incorporated. They're located at 210 South Coker Street in Greenwood. You could call them at 996-0520.
Hi there. I was just out for a plow, and I thought I'd stop by to sign up for your Kasasa Cash checking and local discounts and cell phone protection.
You know, you don't have to be a farmer to bank at Farmers. Farmers Bank is celebrating 115 years of serving the financial needs of everyone in the River Valley. And Farmers.
Maybe you should drive.
We are back at War Memorial Stadium. A little December football for you Greenwood Bulldog fans. And it's halftime here in the 6A state championship game. 25-21, Pulaski Academy leads at halftime. Rematch of the 06 title game. I guess that was probably 5A, or if we just went to 5A in 06, maybe. PA got moved up for a minute there. And then might have been still 4A. Then we went to 5A, and we left them for a while. And they were able to dominate once Greenwood left the conference until now. And then they have had bumped up to rejoin us. Little Rock Parkview won a state title earlier today in the 5A, beat Shiloh Christian So they dropped down a conference, got rid of Greenwood, and then congrats to a little bit of a Greenwood tie. Brad Bowling used to be on our staff in the 90s. He's married to a Greenwood girl. I think Jana Bird. Was it Jana's wife? I think it's Jana. One of those Bird girls.
Right.
And,
Jana.
Yeah. Brad and Becky's daughter. So congrats to him. And they beat Shiloh Christian earlier today.
Tim, here's some halftime stats. Everybody talks about PA and Greenwood quarterbacks, and they probably are two of the better ones in the state. Hunter Houston, 11 of 16, 152 yards, 1 touchdown. Completion percentage, that's 69%. Kel Busby's 12 of 17 for 178 yards, no touchdowns. He does have 2 interceptions. Completion percentage is 71. So Kel Busby, a quarterback rating of 135. Hunter Houston, a quarterback rating of 169.2. So both quarterbacks very efficient, very on target, and putting up a lot of yards tonight.
How many yards do they have Hunter with?
152.
All right, I got 154. That's good enough. 11 to 16. Yeah, we can handle that. I always like to see how far my stats are off. Running the ball, Hunter's leading the way running the ball, too. I should say on there was 15 yards on 4 carries, something like that.
Right. A long of 8.
Yep.
Got a first down, a critical first down.
As Jake Glover has 7 carries.
7 yards.
Is that what they? Yep, 7 yards, exactly.
1 touchdown. And long of 6. So tough sledding tonight.
Well, I've got him for a long of 7. I've got him for a carry of 4, 1, and 3. A carry for -4, -1, -3, and then 7 in the middle. So yeah, same thing. 7 carries for 7 yards and a touchdown.
Tough going up there up front.
Right. They're 0 for 3 on 2-point conversion tries. Pulaski Academy is. They've made 1 extra point. We've got all 4 onside kicks, and they are 3 for 3 on 4th downs. I think we're 1 for 2. I don't know if 4th downs over on the side over there.
Yep. 4th downs, 3 of 3 for 3 of 3 of 4th downs and 1 of 2 in Greenwood.
Yep. What about 3rd downs?
3rd downs, 3 of 6 for the Bruins, 2 of 5 on Greenwood.
Yeah,
man, that's the difference. That one there before the half.
Yeah,
and first downs, they've got 18 first downs. Greenwood's got 8.
That 4th and 12 completion hurt us there. Obviously, no points were out of it, but
we would have got the ball right
in a
there.
super short field. That's the one you.
Well, me and Joe Buffkin were talking at the break a while ago about the special play that Greenwood lined up to play. That we have mysterious procedure penalty. We were thinking we were going to score on that. Joe didn't see any procedures. He was thinking maybe they were just confused by our linemen and they just threw a flag for something. I think that play may have scored because Archer was in the game, wasn't he?
Yep. Yeah,
Hunter was spread out over
He
here.
was going to go. He got the ball
in motion.
Yeah, he was going to
reverse top thing and throw it.
Yes, I believe that's what was going to happen.
So you never know if they would have scored on it, but that play was set up perfect.
Actually, Hunter Houston was split out. Archer got it, threw it, was going to run this way and hand it to Houston, who was going back around.
And throw it to, I think Chaser was up there all along, somebody, but he may have had more than one option there. But would love to have seen that play go because they had set his 2nd and short. It was a perfect time to run it.
You hear the Greenwood marching band on the field doing their Willy Wonka themed halftime show. It's fantastic. I don't remember the gumballs out there like that earlier in the previous shows at Greenwood, but that's the flag line. They got their gumballs on.
Grant Carnes, 4 catches, 42 yards, long of 26. Chaser caught 2 balls for 19, long 11. Robbins a little quiet tonight, 2 catches for 18 yards, long of 10. Jake Glover's caught a pass, 1 of 39.
It was a touchdown.
That's right, with a touchdown. Isaiah Arrington's got 1 catch for 18, and Aiden Kennan's got 1 catch for 16 yards. We got to get 24 of the balls.
I agree. Yep. Yeah, it'd be nice to get him wound up.
So their coach over there, Coach Lucas, is probably saying, hey, guys, we had 3 turnovers there, and we're winning before.
3 turnovers or just 2? 2
I'm
interceptions.
sorry, two interceptions. I'm sorry.
Right.
I've got 3. I got too many stats over here. I got onside kick percentages, 4th down conversions, and turnovers.
Yeah.
I'm not capable of keeping more than 2. But they did. They have 2 interceptions and are leading by 4 at halftime. But Joey also remembered it was 15-13 at halftime in Week 9.
Right.
At Greenwood.
Yep.
And we only scored 3 points in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah.
So all our points came in the 4th quarter. Go ahead,
But
Richie.
They got the 2 turnovers, but they stopped us twice. We punted once and got held up on the goal line, so essentially that's a wash. And now we just got to turn turnovers into points. They scored on that last one, but we only scored on one of ours.
True. Very
I
true.
think Joe's point is this week 9 turned into a fourth quarter game.
Right.
So we got to remember that as we proceed through this third quarter.
Be curious to see what kind of shape the running backs are in. We have knocked the fire out of them guys. Number 2, Jordan, and number 15, Katros.
19 carries for 131, and he's been hit hard 18 times.
Right. Amazing.
I agree, because he's been getting pounded, so that's got to start showing up somewhere. Kind of like last week with Benton's running back.
Right.
How many carries did he have last week? It was a ton.
Well, it probably should have been as much.
About 3 more carries.
Yeah.
I think Richie's down there amongst the wild.
Yeah, I think maybe the Greenwood student section.
The Mad Hatters.
Greenwood student section in full effect.
Wow.
Marty Austin tells me that Katros' dad, number 15 from Pulaski Academy, they were high school teammates at Briarcrest in Memphis in '87.
Wow.
Go Dogs, he says. That's fantastic work right there.
Man.
Well, I got Trey Woods asking me if there's a way you can watch the game. Channel 13. That's the only way I know.
PBS.
Yeah.
AETN. One good way you can watch is just come on down.
Come on down here to War Memorial.
Big crowd. They usually tell us what the attendance is, but
they'll bring it to us here after a while.
Pretty significant.
Chill out, lay back in your chair, close your eyes, and just take in all that is Tim Terrian as he paints the picture of vibrant colors.
Tim actually is having to go back and kind of do the radio broadcast. I had to remind him earlier that he's spoiled now with this live broadcast. He's having to go back and tell down and distance, yard markers, and hash marks.
Yeah.
He can do it.
We
It's
can
like
get the side judge a set of earphones so he can listen to Tim.
Yeah,
Well,
exactly.
he can have earphones all he wants. But he needs some glasses.
Goggles.
I've got some glasses too.
He has glasses, and they're thick. He might be related to that lady from my cousin Vinny.
Oh, yes, that's right.
We're going to need some thicker glasses.
How many fingers am I holding up? Let the record show he's holding up 2.
Oh, my.
Great show. Marissa Torme won an Academy Award for My Cousin Vinny. Big Seinfeld episode about that. It's beautiful.
About 2.5 minutes here for kickoff.
Both teams back out on the field. Bulldogs getting loose in the north end zone.
My good buddy
running the sidelines far side.
Good buddy Larry Daggett, Spirit Chucker, says it's Channel 9 on Wave TV.
Channel 9 on Wave. All right.
Thank you, Larry.
Yeah, PBS.
Channel 9.
Say hi to my old buddy Gus back home.
Who?
Gus?
Malzahn?
I doubt it.
What?
You're an Auburn guy. He used to be an Auburn's coach.
Yeah, you got a new coach.
I knew you and Gus were buddies.
I watched him move out.
They did hire some guy that's actually beat Saban 3 times. Is that correct?
2 times.
Twice at Ole Miss. I don't know, maybe anywhere else.
Third one's coming up.
Who knows?
Next Iron Bowl.
You never know.
Iron Bowl. It will be at Auburn this next year.
Right. Of course, big upsets today. USC went down last night. My brother-in-law is up here with us. He was in and out of the booth.
Is he a fan?
He's a USC guy. He's from Riverside, California, so his playoff hopes are dashed. TCU's went out the window. They're going to get to go to the toilet bowl.
Utah seems to have USC's number.
Right.
That's just
they beat them twice this year. I think that was USC's only loss.
I think they beat them a couple times over the years, kind
Right.
of doused their hopes.
Right. The Utes.
The running Utes.
You know, both the teams that did the upsetting were both 9-3, I think, on the years. Beat the undefeateds and the one-loss team. So, that's why they play the game.
Did you say Utes?
The two Utes. Boy, we got a My Cousin Vinny going.
What are we doing? We have to watch that on the way back tonight.
Well, we just got to try to keep it PG here on this broadcast because that show certainly isn't. But it was a great one. Greenwood will get the football to start the third quarter. Just so you know, if you're keeping go ahead.
PA will kick to Greenwood.
Oh, well, that's true.
I like how these guys always say they'll get the ball to start the third quarter. Well, you got to catch the kick, or in this case, you got to catch the onside because you know they're going to onside kick every time. But
Greenwood's 4 for 4.
I like that. That's one of the best stats so far through 6 quarters against PA. How many teams do
8 for 8? Yeah, we're 8 for 8.
8 for 8.
Well, obviously, we've got Holloway, one of the best coaches around. He's our special teams guy.
He's prepared. Got these kids prepared.
So, and we've worked on it all year. And you can say what you want, and all due respect to Greenbriers and Siloams and Russellvilles, but we worked on onside kicks for 14 weeks. Because everybody except for about 4 people in this state knew this was going to be the state championship game.
Good point.
So we've been obviously we had to play them once in conference, so we knew we were going to see it.
How many different kinds are there of onside kicks?
I don't know.
Have any clue?
Well, we've only seen about 2 different kinds here. They kicked one and it was the long ways, like the fat part of the ball was just watermeloning. Then they did the end over end where you get the high bounce, which I think is the most effective.
I like Greenwood's. The kicker's running up to the ball like a regular kick, and he just taps it 10 yards and gets it himself.
It chases
That's one of the best ones ever.
Well, they could do that here because we have been leaving the middle of the field open. Now, they're all squished up in the middle behind the kicker now and setting up. They're going to kick from right to left. Greenwood has compacted into the middle. They've got 5 up front, then 5 in the little back row, and then a deep man.
So this may be one of them little roll it and
kind of a chase look, yeah. So we just got to get the ball and get it and fall on it. And now they're going to spread out, and Greenwood will adjust accordingly. We've got 4 to the right, and they're going to kick it deep.
Wow.
And I don't blame them. Arrington from the 17 to the 20, looking for a hole, 25, and he'll get swarmed under at the 25. So they kick deep, and another flinch from the Pulaski Academy Bruins.
That's their worst starting field position of the night.
Well, sometimes you got to
change it up.
Yeah.
It tells you what he thinks about stopping us.
Yep, he thinks they can stop us.
Or he thinks, or I don't think he thinks we can stop us from the 40.
From
the 50.
Well, they already have one, so it shouldn't be that. He just knows that onside kick ain't working. Might as well play the percentages and give him a long field. Glover gets the call, and he'll knife his way to the 30-yard line, 5-yard pickup. 2nd and 5. And the side judge over here on the near sideline, Droopy Dog, marks us back a half yard to the 34. Wow. 4 wide, 2 to the right, 2 to the left. Greenwood's working left or right on your radio dial. We were from the right hash here, southbound. That's Archer in motion, way out to the left. Hunter Houston underneath. It's caught by LJ. First down. He's down. The whistle finally blew in time. They gave him the 37. Chains will move. 8-yard pickup. Archer still in the air, split out. He's in the slot up at the top. Twins right, Twins left. LJ in the backfield gets the catch out of the backfield in the flat. He'll get the 40-yard line. It's a 3-yard gain. 4th catch for LJ. I've got him for 33 yards. I was a couple more than they had him at halftime. Now we go 5 wide, empty set. Houston in the shotgun. And he's looking to throw. Got Carnes one-on-one. Here we go. Makes a man miss a hole, but on the spin move, he couldn't break free. He'll get 9 yards and a first down. But the spin move worked. He just couldn't hold his footing on the flip. Greenwood to the midfield stripe.
That's guy on Carnes, we'll take that. Let's do it again.
That's how you tackle Carnes.
Yep.
You don't go up high.
Twins right. Houston to throw. Underneath. Arch. That's Chaser's got it. Caught down at the 27-yard line. Oh, baby. And the Bulldogs on the run.
That was a dart.
22-yard pass and catch. They gave him the 28. That's the 3rd catch for Chaser. Twins right, twins left. Shotgun look. That's Archer in motion out of the backfield. Kane Archer. He'll go out to the left, wide side. Houston to throw. He had Archer open, but wide open on the other side is Chaser. He has it caught, and he'll push his way to the 17, 16, and then a late flag on a late hit maybe.
No, it just fell out of his pocket.
Oh, okay. I thought, what the heck?
Come on, Tim. Calm down over there.
Well, I thought he definitely can't see. He thought that was a penalty, a 12-yard pickup.
Settle down.
Yeah, I was trying to think, why is he dropping a flag? Here's Houston to throw with trips left. Going up top, he's got LJ in the end zone. LJ dropped it. Oh, no. LJ dropped it. He had it and then bobbled it another time on a nice little post flag route to the far back corner left side.
Beautiful route, beautiful pass.
Oh.
Man, just off the fingertips.
2nd and 10. Wow.
To mark that one down. We may see that one again here.
10-16. Yep. 10-16 to go. Third quarter, Greenwood trailing by 4 on the move here, opening drive of this half. Trips out to the left. It's LJ, Kennan, then Carnes. Glover back there with Houston. Hunter wants to throw. There's Carnes underneath, and he dropped it. Hit him right in the hands. Tried to run before he caught it.
Yeah, wanting the ball up a little bit.
That's 2 in a row.
Well, I got to get points here, Tim.
Certainly.
3rd and 10.
Line of scrimmage is the 17-yard line of PA. Houston barks out the blocking scheme to his lineman. He'll back into the shotgun. Glover to his left. Kennan goes in motion out to the left. Trips now. Hunter to throw. Dumps it over the top, and it's caught to the 15.
Wow.
Glover only gets 2 yards. They're all over the screen pass.
I agree. They played that well.
And it's 4th down and 7. Offense still on the field.
Definitely in field goal range.
Boy, a tough one here. Greenwood's 1 for 2 on 4th downs, I believe. Yes. Trips left. Working from the right hash. LJ, little stutter step motion. Here's Hunter to throw. Got to get to the 7. Houston.
Face mask.
Will get swarmed under where they call the face mask.
Maybe not.
Nope, everybody waiting on it. He's sacked, and the drive ends. PA's ball at the 26.
Wow.
Well,
defense got to step up here again.
LJ's kicking himself. He'll get another opportunity, him and Carnes both. Just stay the course, boys. 2 field goals, be 27-25.
1 for 3 on 4th downs for Greenwood.
Here's PA now, first possession of the second half. Got a counter punch here. Busby in the shotgun. He'll give to Jordan. He stood up at the 29-yard line.
I like what I saw there, Adam. A little tiptoeing. Didn't hit the hole
6.
quite as hard as
Agreed. Pettigrew in there. Boy, Pettigrew's played a whale of a football game. Probably underrated. A lot of pile-ups all season. I probably don't call his name enough. He's in that pile every time.
He'll be back.
Yes, sir. Only down lineman now, 2nd and 6. Greenwood still showing light box. They're going to give to Jordan again, trying the left side. He's got running room and a blocker. First down to the Greenwood 38. Ball came loose. No.
He was down.
Chains move. Saw a couple Bulldogs pointing the other way. Bulldogs in all Navy, top to bottom. Bruins, white pants, white top. Navy numerals, gold helmets. 1st and 10, PA at their own 39. 8:43, clock running, third quarter. Greenwood down 4 points. Jordan again gets the call. He's hitting the hole. Garner trying to wrestle him down. He'll get the 45. Whistles blow. Never got him down, but progression was stopped. It's funny how the quarterback hands it off to him and pushes him in the back. Says, go, boy. Jordan comes out. They bring Katros in. Trips right. Busby brings a man in motion from the right into the formation and gives to Katros. He's looking for running room. Evan Williams took him on. Nothing doing there.
No gain.
3rd and 4 at the 45 of PA. And we've got an injured Bruin.
Number 4.
That's John Mark Charette, and he's their onside kick guy.
Yeah.
Is that not just a run play? I wonder what he must have got rolled up on or something.
Stepped on his knee.
He's the guy they brought in from in motion.
That's right.
To go in and kind of block. May have just got one in the ginger area. He'll walk off on his own recognizance.
Yeah, I think you may be right.
It happens.
3rd and 4.
Well, let's see if we can D up. Be nice to get a false start or something. Scoot them back. That's one thing. I mean, those penalties you just about can't help but call. You can say, well, they don't have any penalties. Yeah, but those false starts, those are pretty obvious. But that's one thing they don't do is move early.
Yeah, their offensive line's very well disciplined.
Yep. 3rd and 4. PA at their own 45. They work from the left hash, heading northbound, right to left. Busby all alone in the backfield. Quarterback draw, and he's hit hard. He's going to be stopped maybe a yard short.
They got a generous spot.
Yeah, he fell forward, though, there at the end, kind of laying on
close.
Pettigrew, so he's going to probably get this. Yeah, it's going to be a first down.
Wow.
Initially, the pile got him at short, but they bring it over to Droopy Dog on the near sidelines and check his spot, and it should be a first down.
We haven't had a measurement all night.
Yeah. Well, the chain gang's worn out up and down the field with this high octane both offenses. Greenwood didn't like it. They want to at least get a measurement to no avail.
I've got a pretty good Droopy Dog impersonation.
Save that for the break.
Busby in the shotgun. They've got twins right and left, both stacked up just off the tackles, either side. And Kenny Jordan back there, he'll get the call.
Oh.
Hello, we got our first shot of Evan Williams on the house.
Golly.
Eli Whitaker in there as well. Double trouble. Loss of 2, 2nd and 12.
Hello.
So that's what we need to get him behind the chains.
Evan about took the handoff there.
Woo! They spread out now, twins right, twins left. They work favor in the middle. That's the middle of the field at their own 47. Busby going to throw. Stands up. Here comes pressure from Pettigrew, and he'll ground it again. Let's see if we can get a flag. Ball's loose. No whistles have blown. Greenwood thinks it's a fumble. Now finally they call it incomplete.
That's because we played to the whistle and they ain't blowing it.
We played to the whistle and got it. They're not going to throw this flag because number one, actually this time one was closer than the guy earlier. The last one should have been grounding more than this.
That's grounding.
It should be. Yeah, there goes a flag. I mean, they both were grounding.
10, 20. He was 20 yards behind the line of scrimmage when he threw it.
I think they were in there huddling. Hey, you guys want a referee next year? We might lose our jobs if we don't call this one.
That's a huge penalty. And loss of down.
Yes, moves it back. It's 5 yards from the spot of the foul, so it puts them back to the 25. We've got 3rd down and a cab ride officially here in the capital city.
Second penalty on PA.
10, 20, 35, 34. It's 3rd and 34.
Cab ride. We may see their first punt by PA.
I'd like to see us stop them for no gain or something, or
See
incomplete pass, and see what they do on 4th and 35. I got to know. Here's Busby. He's going to go. He's going to go play action and throw. Has time. Still pressure. No holding. Now unloads underneath. It's picked off. We got it. Greenwood with the interception. Josh Allen. Oh, baby. At the Pulaski Academy 45.
Incomplete.
And they're going to try to call this incomplete.
You're kidding.
No, that was
no way.
He did bobble it. I can't tell you if he for sure caught it, but it was close. I don't know if this play is reviewable on our Arkansas State Activity Association.
All right, there it is on the replay. What's this?
So it's 4th and 35 or Greenwood's football.
What was that? That's an interception.
It looked like it was.
Interception. Let's go.
Come on.
And Evan Williams had the best look at it, and he was certainly for it all the way.
Wow.
Amazing.
Wing.
So it's 4th and 35. Let's see if they quick kick it or Busby tries to get the 4th and 34 play.
They're going to look for a pass interference probably down one of the sidelines.
You got your wish
got
right
to.
Here.
Yep. No, he backs it. They're going to kick it. And it's away. Just don't rough. We Peter call, so we're off the field, and the Bulldogs defense holds.
Wow, that's a big defensive stand right there.
And it'll be Greenwood's football at their own 35-yard line. 25-21 PA with the lead. We're going to stay right here with 6:22 left.
I still say that was a pick.
How many yards did that cost us?
10, 15, 20.
About 20.
Yeah, exactly 20. So it is what it is.
And if a guy quick kicks a ball, is he a punter if you hit him?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
Unless the ball hits the ground.
Well, here's Houston in the shotgun, and he'll look to throw on the flat, and LJ's got it. Got a good block from Kennan, but he'll just barely get back to the line of scrimmage.
Hey, way to go right back to him.
Scotty Too Hottie Holland was in on that play. Here he comes running off. Good to see the sophomore get a little action state game. And some love from Mr. Meeker on the sidelines. 1 yard pickup. Beautiful. Got to be ready in this deal. 2nd and 9 at the 36 of Greenwood. Houston in the shotgun with trips to the left. The flag flies.
Delay, procedure?
It can't be delay, but they're calling false start.
Snap infraction?
I guess so.
Whatever.
2nd and 14 back at the 20 or the 31.
Man, frustrating.
That came from the extra back judge.
Very strong. I guess that's what he's supposed to be looking for.
Saw somebody move.
Houston to throw. Has time. Unloads. It's Carnes.
Come on,
Caught.
by party time.
35. Couldn't
That's a
get
good
loose.
tackle.
To
That's how you do it.
37. 6 yard pickup. Carnes' 6th grab. 3rd and 9. We work from the left hash. We go 3 wide to the wide side. Chaser. Nope, they're going to go double now as LJ moves over and joins Carnes up top, short side. Kennan in the slot down at the bottom. Here comes LJ in motion from left to right. Houston in the play action. Wants to throw. Going to go up top for LJ. And he dropped another one. Boy, that's 2 LJ's dropped that were going to be game changers. 4th and 9, punt team comes on. Nelms, who's been fantastic all year. A wayward punt, his first opportunity. Let's see if he can get one here with the wind. LJ's got to shake it off. He's on punt coverage team.
They got nobody deep.
Nope.
They're thinking fake.
Well, they didn't have anybody deep the first time either. Nelms is going to give it a ride. That's better. End over end. This is going to get a good Greenwood bounce. And down inside the 15, into the 10. That's where it'll be scooped up by Sleepy Zitzman.
It was rolling.
Yeah, I think it was going to not go much further. We'll take it at the 10.
It's sure not when you touch it.
4 minutes and 55 seconds left in the third quarter. Greenwood down 25-21. And this high-powered smash-mouth game has gone to a snail's pace.
Stop.
We've dropped the anchor.
TV timeout.
So a TV timeout. Sean, we're going to take one with him. 4:55 left, third quarter. PA 25, Greenwood 21. You're listening to Greenwood High School football.
Hi there. I was just out for a plow, and I thought I'd stop by to sign up for your Kasasa Cash checking and local discounts and cell phone protection.
You know, you don't have to be a farmer to bank at Farmers. Farmers Bank is celebrating 115 years of serving the financial needs of everyone in the River Valley. And farmers.
Maybe you should drive.
We welcome you back to War Memorial Stadium, 6A state championship game. Greenwood 21, PA 25. Bulldogs just punted a nice punt from Nelms. Let's see. It's going to tell me how far that was somewhere on this list of stats.
Are punts on there?
We'll find it in a second. PA's ball. Here we go. And they flip it over to Jordan. He's trying to left, a little sweep left. And he's got running room to 20 and stepped out of bounds to 23-yard line. PA fans wanting to late him, but it was not at all. Mackey just stopped him from falling. If nothing else, he kept him up. 54-yard punt by Nelms.
Big.
First down, PA at their own 24. They work from the right hash, near side, going right to left. 4:49 left to go, third quarter. 4-point Bruins lead. Same play just to the other side. Now he's going to try to reverse field, look for a hole, and he's tripped up in the backfield. Wow. Huge gain. Eli Whitaker stopped that one there. Nice trip up from the backside. because he was going to go for a while. Anytime you go with kind of a counter look, and that was unintentional.
Right.
He made that up on his own, but great job from Eli Whitaker. 2nd and 9. Empty set for Busby with trips to the right. And he's going to roll right. Archer brought quick pressure. Pass is complete. Right on the money is Storm Sherry. Gain of 2. It's 3rd and 7. There we go.
Well, Cash was just about a half a second away.
I was talking to the Archer boys this week, and they said 55 is not near the tackle that 65 is.
Gotcha. 3rd and 7. They go trips left now, wide side. Busby in the shotgun. Looks right, wanting to throw quickly. Now pump faking. This thing's getting blown up sky high. He'll have to just unload down the field. That ball's out of bounds. Incomplete. 4th and 7.
Wow. That was a nice effort by that receiver just to get a hand on the ball.
Arrington close to get.
All right, here you go, another one, Tim.
Yeah, they're 3 for 3
on your 28.
They're 3 for 3 on 4th downs. I take that back. They're 3 for 4. They punted once.
They did punt. So that doesn't count as a 4th down attempt.
Well, it's 3 out of 4 on 4th down. I mean, they didn't get it. Well, they're still saying 3 out of 3, but I would say it's an attempt.
Quick kicks.
Here we go from the 28. And he's going to kick it away again.
Yeah.
So beautiful.
Oh, little backspin on that one.
And a little bit of PA run out. It'll be down to the
blow the whistle.
36. Second punt of the night for the Bruins.
All right, we got to go to the house here, Tim. We got
need to score. I wonder if Joe Buffkin knows the last time PA punted twice in the game. Is that a challenge?
That would be, but if anybody can pull it off, Joe can.
I mean that. I sure thought they punted a couple times in the game against them in the quarterfinals against us. LT in the house, the executive director of the AAA, Coach Lance Taylor. Good to see you, Coach. Here's Hunter Houston wanting to throw. Now quarterback draw, looking for a hole. He's hit hard up in the pile. He'll get 1 yard out of the deal. 2nd and 9. Yeah, we were just commenting. Where did LT? Did he leave us?
He gone.
All right.
He just had to say hi.
Yeah. Archer was in that play. Glover comes back in at running back. Twins to the right. Ball middle of the field. Hunter to throw. There's LJ. Caught that one across the middle. Dipsy-doo. Got a block from Carnes on his feet to the PA 48. Ho, baby. 15 yards. LJ says, give me the football. I got to make up for some lost time.
Right. That was a bullet.
Yep. Here's Carnes now in the shotgun. Houston split out wide to the left, short side of the field. Grant. There's that reverse to Carnes. He's got Chaser all alone. This ball's thrown up, but it was between receivers. And pressure from Hunter Houston. He could not get a footing back there.
I think if he could have got his footing, Chaser was
He was open. LJ was actually open. If he'd have thrown it a little shorter, LJ was going to catch it.
I'd like to see Chaser keep coming back to the football. He kind of stopped on it.
Well, I think maybe he thought LJ was going to come get it. You know, they were kind of right there between each other. But I agree. Go get that ball, just like you said to those volleyball girls. Don't stand and watch. 2nd and 10 at the PA 48. Pressure comes Hunter. Unloads up top. He's got Kennan behind the defender, but he couldn't connect. Just barely overthrew him.
Little error.
Oh, Kennan was running wide open. That time we saw a good ball, good velocity from Hunter. Just couldn't connect with him.
That's what we talked about earlier tonight. We're eating dinner. We got to make the layups.
Yep, that was one of them.
Yeah, he's wide open. We don't have to lead him into the end zone. Just let him catch it.
It's 3rd and 10 from the PA 48. Play clock's 15, not a factor. Trips right here, wide side of the field. Houston in the shotgun. Glover takes off in motion, coming right side. Hunter's going to roll this way. Pressure comes. He'll unload. It's caught by Chaser at the 41. He's only going to get 7 yards.
Of course, they mark it at the 42. Golly, that's terrible.
It's progression. It's not where he goes down.
Where he catches it.
He's way back at the 43 now. What the hell's going on out there?
Fans are letting him know it.
4th and 5.
4th and 5, we're going.
Houston to throw. Carnes.
Got it.
Well, he had it.
Oh,
Let's
they
see,
didn't.
Let's
No,
see
look
where
at
they
the
spot
mark.
him.
Look at the mark.
He's going to get 4 yards.
Oh, he's going to be a measurement.
It's not close. He's not going to get it.
They haven't measured all night.
There's no reason to measure this one. He ain't even close.
Is he short?
Yes. He had to get past the 39. He's on the 39. It's PA's football.
Wow.
That guy literally walked into the football field as he was walking from the spot where he measured it.
Over on downs.
Well, guys, you just got to keep your head up and keep grinding. Minute 59 left. The play before that's the one that got me. I don't understand. It should have been 3rd and 2.
Yes.
They cost us 2 yards on the stopping his progression. It's very strange. Well, here's PA now. Busby in the shotgun. Jordan's to his left side. They're on the right hash heading northbound. Twins right, Twins left. Busby all day to throw. Unloads across the middle. Darn Mackey.
Great job, Mackey.
Another shot at a pick there from Mackey. Couldn't haul it in, but it's incomplete.
He would have walked to the end zone. I mean, walked.
That was going to be a delicious pick 6. Probably saved Meats back because I would have jumped on it as he ran to the end zone.
I can handle you now. You've dropped some weight.
I have dropped some weight.
That's right.
2nd and 10 at their own 39, Pulaski Academy. 5 wide, Busby all alone in the backfield. Whitaker showing some action up front. Can they get through? Here comes Pettigrew. Unloads down deep, and it is incomplete. Threw into triple coverage. It's just basically Hail Mary, guys. And I hate to say that. They've got good, tall receivers that usually out-jump people, and that's really all it's based on. Just throw Hail Marys and hope they complete them.
Yeah, but when you're getting guys in his face and he's having to throw off his back foot and can't step into it, it's a whole lot better for us.
I agree 100%, but I'm just saying that's what PA's offense totally is. It's kind of like Green Bay, just fling it down the field and hope a guy catches it.
Right.
Or interference call.
Yes. 3rd and 10. How we haven't got any yet, I don't have any. Well, they haven't tried to go that deep a lot.
Or a non-call interception.
Right. 3rd and 10. Busby to throw. Rolling right to the short side. Little screen back to Jordan. Can he get his footing? He does. He's got first down yardage at the Greenwood 40. 35 down to the 31. Should be the 30 because he rolled on a defender. And this guy's going to mark him back at the 30. I don't know if this guy on the side knows the rules of football.
I don't either. He at least said the 30.
Yeah, he was on top of the defender rolling over as he was getting tackled. But
that was a big play right there.
31-yard. Yeah, it was. First down PA at R31 now, coming from the left hash. They're going to give it to Jordan, let him try to pound it. There it is.
Nope.
Pettigrew stood him up.
Nope.
No, sir.
No gain.
2nd and 10.
I think he may be getting tired. He's been taking a pounding tonight.
Now here comes Cotros back in, the sophomore.
Looks like 6 is wanting to take a shot.
Minute 6 left.
A minute away from no points in the 3rd quarter, just like last week 9.
What do you know? Watch 5 down here at the bottom. Jalen McKinney, he's in a twin set. They're stacked up off tackle both sides in a twins formation. 4 receivers. Busby waits. Sherry showing blitz for Greenwood. He'll back out. Nope, he's coming. In the flat, it's caught, and it is number 5. He's forced out of bounds to the 25.
What's that?
Yeah, that's a hold. Finally get a call. Also, from where I'm at, was that behind the line of scrimmage?
What's that?
So it's pass interference.
On them?
On them, for sure. It's a pick play.
Okay. Who threw the penalty? Somebody else?
No, side judge.
Our side judge?
Right here, yeah.
I mean, I see it on the ground, but did it fall out of his pocket again?
Maybe it did.
If that ball's not thrown behind the line of scrimmage, that's 100% pass interference on offensive.
It certainly wasn't behind the line.
Pass interference offense.
Well, they called holding, which I don't know if that's the same penalty yardage. Actually, it's that spot of the foul there as opposed to from the previous spot. A pass interference, I think, would have been from the previous spot. So it was a favorable call for them, but it's still a penalty on PA, which is rare.
2nd and 13.
Yep. Line of scrimmage to Greenwood 34. Busby in an empty set, got 4 receivers out to the right. Can Greenwood solve this riddle of this formation? He's been running it pretty well. And he's going to try it again, dead ahead. Got through the first wave. Williams slow getting up.
That shoulder.
He gets out of the 26, so got the penalty yardage back. It's 3rd down and 5 for the Bruins at the Bulldogs 26. And that's going to be the end of the quarter.
No score.
Well, we had a high-flying first half. It was 25-21 at halftime. Into the 3rd quarter, it's 25-21. 6A state championship game, Greenwood and Pulaski Academy. 12 minutes left. We'll take a timeout. You're listening to Greenwood High School football.
Randall Ford is excited to announce their state-of-the-art mobile service van, stocked with all the latest tools and technology needed to service your vehicle. Everything from oil changes, warranty repair, battery, software updates, brake jobs, and so much more. All is done with your convenience and safety in mind. We'll come to your office or home to provide professional service the Randall Ford way. Stop by today at Randall Ford, 5500 Rogers Avenue, or check us out online 24/7, randallford.com. Ford, the #1 selling brand in America.
Enhance your home with new hardwood, tile, luxury vinyl plank, or carpet with Fort Smith's premier experts, Best Floors. At Best Floors, we've earned our name by providing quality brands and expert installation for your home, business, or rental property. We treat our customers like our friends and neighbors, from making selections until the job is finished. Visit our showroom for the best selections in the River Valley, or visit us online to explore flooring options and schedule a free estimate. It doesn't get any better than Best Floors in Fort Smith.
We welcome you back to Smith Robinson South.
Smith Robinson South.
Might as well be. 16th trip for the Bulldogs down here to War Memorial Stadium. It's the 6A state championship game. Tim Terry, Kevin Jones, Ball Barber, Richie. What's going on down there, man? Are you feeling it?
Man, I'm feeling it. I feel like we've come out and played very well in the third quarter. We just haven't executed on things. We've had guys open. We just kind of missed them. Not hitting the layups, dropping balls that, difference makers. You can't stand, like you said a minute ago, you can't stand around and wait for somebody else to be great. Somebody's got to make a play.
This is so much like Week 9, because Week 9 there wasn't hardly any points scored in the third. But Greenwood hadn't scored in 2 quarters.
Right. All of ours.
They've shut us out for 2 quarters now, which a lot of teams don't do that.
Yeah, but we've shut ourselves out. We've had our own little deals.
We dropped a touchdown pass or two. Could have kicked a field goal at one point.
Twice could have.
Yeah, surely.
Kicked 2 field goals and been up right now.
Absolutely, right. I agree. It's just, you try to figure out who's going to flinch first. We've seen PA punt twice. I think they punted twice all year, maybe. But they're over 3 on 2 points. We kicked the extra point.
Wow.
Defense, see if we can hold them to a field goal here, maybe, make it a 7-point game. Here we go. From our 26, it's 3rd and 5. Jordan gets it, then reverses field. A nice design trick play. He'll have first down yardage and pushed out of bounds. Sherry with the tackle at the 19.
Ouch.
Well, that was a good read on them. They were watching Cash Archer dive in off the edge, and so not setting it, so just vacate where he was at.
Well, that was a design play, too, because they pulled the guards, and the tackle from the other side came around, maybe the center, and had lead blockers, a design counter play. But good job of Greenwood of keeping it to minimal yardage, to be honest with you. 1st and 10 from the 19. They work from the left hash, throwing, coming out here in the flat, and It's caught, and nothing doing.
There's your guy.
Yeah. I mean, Josh Allen, the Shelter Insurance Player of the Week last week, he was magnificent against Benton, and a loss of 1 there back to the 20th, 2nd and 11.
He put him at the 21.
Wow.
And our line judge literally had him at the 20.
That was a loss.
It certainly was a loss, but now it's no gain, 2nd and 10. The game of inches.
Or feet.
Right. Busby in the shotgun. Rolling left, looking to throw. There's the out route, and it's caught. I mean, it's like taking candy from a baby, boys. Complete at the 11.
Hard to defend.
Or did he not catch it? Incomplete. Okay, he dropped it. I thought he caught it. 3rd and 10. I never saw the ball bouncing on the ground.
It must have went through his hands.
He might have been out of bounds.
And he was not out of bounds for sure.
I think he just dropped it.
Well, I say for sure. Anything's possible tonight. They work from the right hash. 3rd and 10 at the Greenwood 19. Empty set again. They've got 4 wide to the left. Busby's ran a lot out of this formation, but I don't think he will this time. Yeah, but he didn't lean back, so he will. He got hit in the first tackle, then he got smashed in second contact. And that's Pettigrew again, who's playing fantastic, the junior. Up front, Brady Pettigrew, 6 foot 220. And it's 4th down. The field goal unit's coming out.
A kick.
They're going to try a field goal and make it a 7-point game.
Yep.
It's the right decision,
I
but
agree.
It's a weird one for PA.
Right.
Well, it's the right decision if you anticipate in the Greenwood score, but it still keeps it to a 1-possession game. Field goal don't beat us we still got to score a touchdown to win.
Well, let me tell you something. He's not going to kick this. It's going to be a 33-yard attempt. We've seen his leg on the extra point. This has got to be a fake, doesn't it? They're going to try it. It's not even close.
Missed it.
No, it went through. Wow. I thought it was way wide right. Well, it's unorthodox, but it went through, and it's 3 points. It's 28-21 now. At least the score looks more on cue.
Yeah.
Like we scored a bunch of touchdowns.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't know what y'all were looking at. I thought it was good the whole time.
You're right. I'm sure it looked like your 3-iron, a little head high.
Low into the right.
Yeah. That's good, though. Defense did their job.
I would have never predicted it. 28-21.
You found my 3-iron. It's in the bottom of the pond.
Well, before it got there, we saw it in action. Low and to the right. I know all about it.
Right. Well, here comes another
onside attempt.
Another onside attempt.
What a ball game, Tim. What a ball game. This is just eerily like week 9. But this Greenwood offense has got to respond.
28-21 with 10:16 to go in the fourth quarter.
And your number 4 guy's not out there. Remember, he got injured?
Yep.
So the conventional kicker's out there.
And here we go. They kick it deep. Arrington just catch the football, son. He does at the 19. Here's Isaiah, the sophomore, cuts up the 25 to the 30 and knocked down to the 31. Greenwood's football.
Or the 30.
Well, it'll probably be the 30. I'm going to start subtracting a yard golly.
Every time.
Greenwood's football near. I'll go with the near. Near the 30.
All right, there we go. Near the 31.
So it's at the 31. It's on the ground. 1st and 10. Here's Hunter Houston. They work from the left hash. We've swapped ends now. Greenwood running right to left on your radio dial. LJ comes in motion to the left side. They'll give to Glover. Hit the hole hard. He got 4 yards to the 35.
Good hard running right there.
Yep.
And behind Big Taylor.
Freshman at left guard. Spectacular. Houston with trips right this time. Hunter.
Here comes the blitz.
He checks out. The coaches thought they saw blitz too, so they're going to change the play. They double cover Carnes down here on the left.
So there's 3 of them got single coverage.
Now they bail out of that, and they're going to swap out and bring another double cover over. 10 on the play clock. The chess game continues.
Right.
Play clock's at 6. Hunter back in the shotgun. And he'll get the snap. Quarterback keeper. Nope. Nice delay throw. Carnes has it, and he spins out of the first trouble, gets to the 49 of Pulaski Academy.
First down.
And it's 16 yards. Carnes with a big night so far. He's got 4 grabs, or 8 grabs, 4 each half so far. Chains move. Greenwood at the 49 of PA. Glover gets the call. He tried to jump into the pile, just hang on to it. It's no gain. They just will not let him run.
Tough sledding.
Yeah.
At 33, we don't have weights and heights on him. He's large.
Yeah. Peyton Adams, defensive line sophomore.
Wow.
2nd and 10, Braden Davis checks in at running back. Had a pretty good postseason run so far. Hunter to throw. No pressure. Unloads across the middle. Kennan, hands of glue. Works his way to a first down. Oh, baby. 10 yards.
A little extra second effort there by Kennan,
Kennan
as
gets
always.
the extra yard every time, and in this game, you've got to get it every play.
yard. Yep.
1st and 10 at the PA 39. Carnes man-to-man. Hunter wants to go up top. He's got him. Let's see if Carnes can haul it in. Put some air under it. Wow! Oh, he dropped it.
Oh, gosh. What an effort.
That time, Houston put air under it and let Carnes go get it and couldn't haul it in at the goal line.
Golly, what an effort. I didn't think he's even going to get close to
Here's the bad thing.
This
is a carbon copy of the last game, except for PA dropped a couple of long ones that should have been easy touchdowns.
That's a good point.
We're going to have to try to pick up the slack there. We talked about it coming down. If LJ catches the ball or if Carnes, if we don't drop balls, we win easy. Pump fake from Hunter. Going up top to LJ again. And he got that touchdown! Oh, baby! LJ said, I'm not dropping another one. Keep feeding me the football. And from 39 yards out, the Bulldogs strike gold in the north end zone. Strike up the fight song. Come on, band.
79 yards in 5 plays.
The second 39-yard touchdown from Houston. This one to L.J. Robbins. Glover had the first one. The Bulldogs and PAT from tying it up with 8:20 to go. Edwards snaps good. The hold's down. The PAT
roughing the
good.
kicker.
And the kicker got smoked. No call. Wow.
I mean, he got smoked.
I think Coach Young's wanting to know.
God.
Hey, you know, that's a great answer by the Dogs. We got a knotted game with 8:20 left. Just what we thought we'd have. Maybe not this low score, especially after that first quarter.
Woo! Way to go, LJ. You just got to keep feeding him.
Onside.
They've been giving us the deep ball the whole second half. We've just missed it a few times. That time we connected. So they've been taking what we've been giving them, and we got to start connecting on what they've given us.
Because they're taking what we're giving them, the running game. And they're
That's
just
right,
keep
yeah.
pounding. We're going to let them run and just say, if you can outrun us to the end zone, that's good, but you're not going to throw it on us deep. And so far, they really haven't. There's been a couple of long plays. But like I said, in the first game, we saw PA drop 2 or 3, and we saw them overthrow 2 or 3 that should have been that would have been touchdowns.
This game's right on script, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
28-28 here in the fourth quarter.
8:20 to go.
So they're not going to combine for 100 tonight, Tim.
Well, you never know. Got a lot of
True.
football left.
A lot of football left. Golly. That's true.
So Steinfeld will tee it up at the 40. Woo, I'm so glad for LJ. That's good for his confidence because we're going to need him down the stretch in this one. We're going to need them all. If we can get Grant shook loose from. But Grant's having a good ball game. This has been a fun night. Steinfeld's kicks up and away. And it's Kenny Jordan again. Let's see how far he runs with this. He's been taking a beating. He's going to try a different route and get away from Carnes. He's tackled. This time it's Whitaker. They'll give him the 31. He usually runs out of bounds here, but he went back into the play that time a little bit. McCusker out this trip. Whitaker, Archer, and Pettigrew up front. Let's see what this defense can do.
See what we got.
They're playing with swag, guys. These guys have got a little swag. They feel good. Archer, this sophomore class, him and Arrington out there, those guys last year hated offenses. And so they're bringing that little swag in. It's just filtering through the defense. They just keep getting better. Storm Sherry leading the charge. Mackey getting the crowd up. Here we go. First down, PA from their own 31. From the right hash, they go trips to the right, and they'll send Jordan in motion to the left. Busby all alone. Has time.
Holding.
Unloads downfield. It is.
Is that a catch?
Yep. Like I said, it's just Hail Mary and hope he catches it. That's their offense. And that's a great catch from Jalen McKinney. Down to the Greenwood 34. Wow, what a big play.
How high he jumped on that one, but it's pretty high.
Yeah, that's all it is. It's just throw Hail Marys, and it's been working. Your receivers out-jump most D-backs. This time they give to Jordan. He's hit. Cash Archer, hold on to him. And then Caleb Garner finishes him off, no gain.
There's another hit on this kid. Golly. He's going to need an ice bath tomorrow.
It's a 35-yard completion. I thought it was longer than that. Second and 10 at the Greenwood 34. Clock running with 7:34 to go. We're tied at 28. Busby gives to Jordan. The blue wave came flying in.
Pursue the ball, boys, right there.
That was Allen. Allen was back there.
Oh, Allen missed the initial one. Okay, good.
You're just so he don't miss many.
He's out of bounds to 33. And they have moved this spot up to a yard and a half to the 31 and a half and makes it 4th down and 7.
I saw somebody run in. Or we got 11?
Yeah, there's 11.
Timeout, Greenwood.
Yeah, we just had 11, but they're going to get a timeout. Boy, if you can review a spot, this sure be the time to do it. Greenwood calls this one with 6:51 left. It's 4th down.
Big play right here. We'll need to plug in. 28-28. 6:51 left here in this one. I like it.
You need that?
He needs your plug. Oh, you.
What's in that? We'll do a little timeout modification. Our stat machine's gone down.
That's going that way.
What's is that the
FM transmitter?
Huh?
In the hot one?
Take that one out. All right.
Here we go.
Here's PA on 4th down. From the Greenwood 31. They're going to look to throw. No pressure. Busby has all day. Now rolling out. Unloads deep. Hail Mary for the end zone. It is knocked down. And they're going to call the pass interference. Here we go.
No.
As they fished for pass interference, that's what they got finally. It's tough, boys.
I thought Mackey was going to intercept it.
Well, he just knocked it down. That's the whole deal. It's you throw Hail Marys and hope the guy out jumps your guy, or you fish for PA, and that's what they did. Yeah, it's a terrible call.
Here's the replay.
That's life on the road.
Look at the replay.
No, just
that's
awful
awful
call. Oh, my
that
gosh.
ain't even nothing.
Oh, boy. Just so bad.
That's terrible.
First down PA at the 16 of Greenwood.
You can't beat that, Hart.
It's tough. This is going to be a tough one to swallow if we lose this game. Wow.
We need a turnover out here. Big
They
one.
flip it
Fumble.
to Jordan. Kenny trying the side. He's got
what a
running room,
step.
wide open hole. Got to the 1. He stood up there, but he'll work his way
touchdown.
into the end zone. Let him get in before they. I'd rather lose. I'd rather lose that way than letting the refs do it to you. Let the kid earn it. Golly, so frustrating. Just horrible. Well, maybe they'll miss an extra point. Hopefully, luckily, Mr. Lance Taylor's not still in the booth. I'd let him know how it works.
A little earful.
Absolutely. PAT coming. They've all been weird, wild-looking kicks, but they've all been effective. That one's blocked. That one's blocked. The ball, and it's going to be a dead ball.
Is that Evan Williams?
Evan might have got in there and blocked that thing.
I think he did.
34-28, justice is served. Ball don't lie.
How big is that?
Well, it's huge, and I mean Coach Young is hot, and he very well should be. I think he's wondering why we blew it dead. He's thinking we could have returned the block extra point.
It's a good argument.
I don't know how that works, but
I don't think you I think you can return a field goal, a block field goal.
I don't know. I mean, if you intercept a 2-point conversion, you can run it back and get 2 points the other way.
I think you got an ears distance of that guy that called the interference penalty. Is what I'm thinking.
That may have been part of it too. Horrible.
All right, we're still here. 34 now. Tough, Timmy.
Yep. Let's see if them Bulldogs can prevail here. We always try to be middle of the road and call it like we see it. Unfortunately, sometimes we see it pretty bad.
A missed face mask call, a phantom pass interference. I mean,
Kicks up and away. I agree.
Defenders played it perfect like you're supposed to.
Arrington from the 10. The sophomore got to 15, trying to find a hole to 20, to the 25. Good return from Isaiah Arrington near the 25. Greenwood's football with 6:28 to go. A touchdown, an extra point from taking the lead.
I think it's going to end up the 24.
We're going to have to earn this victory. I mean, we're going to have to beat them on the scoreboard. Just score more. I mean, there's no – you're not getting any help. You're not going to get any breaks.
Play through it?
Yes, you got to play football and go win. Braden Davis in, he goes in motion. Hunter all alone. LJ across the middle, tipped it right out of his hands and picked off.
That wasn't part of the plan.
Golly.
He's still going.
And he might have fumbled, but they got it back, and it's down at the 8-yard line.
Ouch.
That was Peyton Wickler with the pick. That ball hit LJ right in the hands and went right into the defender's grill. He didn't even have a clue it was coming to him, and that may be a backbreaker there. It's bad enough they get 4th and 7. They convert on a phantom penalty, pass interference, score the next play, and then our first offensive play is the interception down to 1st and goal at the 9. And now the officials say, man, y'all got to score here and take some pressure off of us.
No.
If it's a 2 or 3 score game, they can't blame us.
Yeah. Wow.
Here's Busby in the shotgun. Bulldogs in deep trouble now, 34-28. They'll bring motion from Charette, and they'll give to Jordan a delay handoff. Finds a hole on the right side. He's still on his feet near the 5. We'll see if they ever blow the whistle.
You going to blow a whistle?
Well, his progression hadn't been stopped, and then finally he goes down. Probably get a unsportsmanlike penalty on Greenwood. The side judge had him at the 4 or at the 5 and floated his way into the 4. So that's where it's going to be second goal at the 4. Missed extra point. Bulldogs had everything going their way. Another tip ball, drop pass. Darn it.
They'll run it in, right?
Yeah, Busby in the shotgun. He's got Jordan off to his left. He should get the ball here from the 4. Second and goal. He's going to roll out and try to quarterback keep it, and he'll get in. Touchdown. Well, that's a shame. Dadgummit.
5:32 left. Plenty of time.
Well, I would say that in a normal situation.
Hey, we can go onside too.
Well, I would say that in a normal situation. But you can't beat them boys in the stripes. And I'm normally the last guy to I try to do my best to stay in the middle of the road as they're going to go for 2 here and make it a 14-point game. But these guys have cost us tonight bad. Anthony Lucas wants a timeout, and he'll get it over on the far side, 5:32. I don't mind telling you straight up, these guys have killed us, the officiating crew. I mean, we've dropped the balls. Don't get me wrong. We've dropped passes. But it should be our ball tied at 28 and at about the 30.
Right now.
Yeah, instead.
That's how quick it went.
That quick. Next thing you know, it's a pick interception, basically a pick 6, and it's over. Well, I'm not saying die. Now, however, I did throw dirt on us in 2010 when we were down 14
Did you
late.
go back and review that?
Oh, yes. Yeah, I put us dead in the dirt in the ground with 4 or 5 minutes left, and we ended up winning. So by no means am I saying the game's over, but we've got to beat a whole lot of people tonight.
We do have 2 timeouts left.
Boy, that's a shame. I sure hate calling football like that. Because you got to give credit to the kids from the other school, but it's just tough to do it tonight. They're playing well.
Well, if you stop this one, you're still behind 12.
Yep. I mean, it's 2 scores. That's
Yeah.
you got to have 2 touchdowns.
But
Busby in the shotgun. They'll go for 2 here. They're 0 for 3 tonight on 2-point tries. Some wild stuff coming up here as they go with a crazy motion look. I would assume number 2 is going to get this football.
Yeah, wild dog.
They pitch it right to him for the snap, and
they had him stopped about the 1.
He fell forward. Near is good enough. They're 1 for 4 now on 2-point tries, and that makes it a 14-point game with 5:32 left. Let's take a quick timeout. We'll come back for the finish of this one here. 6A state championship game at War Memorial. You're listening to Greenwood High School football.
How long have they been in business?
100 years.
100 years? That's nothing. We've been standing here almost that long. Why are we here again?
I'm trying to get one of those Farmers Bank ATV loans.
An ATV loan? You mean we've been posing all this time so you can get an ATV loan?
You know, you don't have to be a farmer to bank at Farmers. Farmers Bank is celebrating 115 years of serving the financial needs of everyone in the River Valley. And farmers.
Let's go down the field to ball Barber.
Yeah, that was rough right there. You know, with the interception, that's on us. It's whatever. But we missed the face mask earlier. We wound up having to punt. There's just been a lot of calls. I mean, I'm on the other end of that. I'm usually the first one to blame the referee. So
right.
But I'm gonna be consistent. These guys are terrible.
Kicks up and away. This time Carnes back deep. He caught it at the 10. 15, 20 coming near sideline, 25, 30, 35 to the 38-yard line. Greenwood takes over there. Got to score quick. 5:26 left. We got 2 timeouts left. Down 14.
Quick score.
The only way they're going to blow the whistles if their guy is completely down, or he fumbles, and then they'll say he's already down.
They gave him the 39 here. Greenwood's football at their own 39. Houston in the shotgun. Brings LJ across the formation. Twins right, Twins left now. Houston to throw. Unloads. He's got Chaser caught at the PA 45 is where he's finally tackled.
Now, will they let us go fast?
Looks like it's going to be 17-yard pass and catch.
It's a good start right there.
Yep. Good. Chaser's got 6 grabs. Hunter to throw.
Wow,
LJ all alone. Caught at the 15. 4, 3, 2, 1. Touchdown, LJ Robbins.
And there ain't no flags.
44-yard pass and catch, and the Bulldogs, just like that, are a touchdown away. Golly, guys, second touchdown for LJ.
51 yards and 2 plays.
No, they started at the 34.
What you said, 39?
It was a 39. You're right. So 61.
61.
Yeah. Steinfeld's PAT. Jack Edwards will snap it. Brett Woods hold. Everything's good. The right leg through.
Beautiful.
It's good. 42-35, just like that. 5:10 left to go now.
So don't go anywhere?
Well, I mean.
Onside?
No, you kick it deep, but you just. Here's the deal. You can only play great defense for so long, and you do your job, and then the officials kill you on a stupid pass interference. So you got to hope these guys can stay in their game, stay mentally focused defensively, and not get their dauber down thinking, well, we can't even play the game right, and we're getting bad officiating. That's the deal. We're doing everything right. We're getting them behind the chains. We're getting them in 3rd and long. We're getting them in 4th and long. And then these stupid, unbelievable pass interference call in the end zone that I can go to the other sidelines right now, and every one of them will tell you it was a horrible call. There ain't nobody from Pulaski Academy thinks that was
I don't know what the defender's supposed to do.
That's what I'm saying.
They played perfect.
It's just like hitting a perfect putt and not going in. Like, man, if you're watching a scramble and the guy in front of you rolls it just right, like, well, I can't make it. That didn't go. Here's Steinfeld's kick. The Bulldogs sky kick it back deep to Jordan. He's caught it at the 16. To the 20, going to come right, to the right sidelines our way. And boom, baby.
Oh, Kennan.
Aiden Kennan says, let's party time now. Let's get it on. Now, these guys are hungry now, and they're still mad at the officiating.
Yeah.
Even our team's mad.
You're going to pay for the bad officiating, PA. Man, what a collision.
So let's hope that the Bulldog defense can – and look, we're going to sell out to try to – we're going to let them try to run. We've got to try to stop that running game.
Coach Young is fired up. He was standing there celebrating that hit with the guys, and like he'd made the tackle himself, kind of almost standing over the guy, caught himself and said, "Hey man, you okay? Get up, hey man, good play, you know." But always in the game.
I'm surprised they didn't call excessive tackling right there.
Well,
that was excessive tackling.
Normally in this scenario, we're supposed to be mad at Pulaski Academy because they recruit, they're private school, and everything. I don't care about all that. Most people gripe about all their recruiting stuff. Yep. I don't care a bit about that. They're playing good football over there.
They're a good football team.
They are.
They're just as proud program as we are.
That's 100% right. And everything you think you do good for Greenwood, PA's got somebody doing it good for this program.
That's exactly right.
But I think we've been the better team tonight, and we're behind on the scoreboard. That's only one reason.
1st and 10 on their own 30. So see what this defense has got.
They got an injured Bruin getting helped off.
They owe us turnover.
Alex is Zeldin. Yeah, what do we got? 2-1 now. I mean, I think we're still ahead overall, but yeah, they've got 2 picks. We've got 1. Alex Zeldin is a sophomore. He's injured on the kick coverage. They're helping him off. His left leg, he's got a problem of some sort, ankle, knee, left side. Here's Busby in the shotgun. He'll bring Charette in motion, and then Jordan will get this handoff. Ball's loose! I told you. The ball's loose. Busby's on it, but it's way back. Oh, baby. Pettigrew. Get nasty, son. Whoa!
Your boy 44 is still down. He's getting up.
He's getting up. Garner ain't going nowhere. Got in there right on the mesh point. Pettigrew knocked that thing loose, nearly took the handoff.
Pettigrew's a dog. He's 2-on-1 all night right here, making plays right up the gut.
Bulldog, baby.
2nd down and 19. Just what the doctor ordered. Clock running 4.5 minutes. Busby all alone in the backfield. He'll send McKinney in motion. They're going to hit it to him in the flat. Can he get some running room? Block in the back, no call. He's back to the original line at the 29. So it'll be 3rd and 11. Hopefully the side judge on this side doesn't come in and give him a yard. 53 yards away from the play. He did not.
So time for an out route?
Right.
Out route.
And it'll be number 5. Here's number 5. There's in trips formation to the near side.
Well, it'll be on their side of the field, won't it?
No, they'll come over here. 3rd and 11. Busby going to roll this way. 5 plants a foot. There's the out route, and he couldn't hit it to him. And that's on Cash Archer.
Yes.
Money man back there. Him and Garner and Pettigrew.
4th and 11. Now what do we do, Tim? Quick kick again. Boy, if you don't get this.
I'm going to tell you right now, if we win this football game, this might be the greatest win of down here of all of them.
And that was a great play for us. That's as good as a timeout.
Yes.
Absolutely. Thanks to Cash Archer right there.
Well, Busby's back there. He'll drop back and show the quick kick. We'll see if he kicks it. He does.
He almost kicked up back.
Nobody back deep for Greenwood.
Right.
That ball gets a PA bounce and it's spinning back Greenwood's way. It'll be at the 20, near the 20.
Or the 19.
Let's see. I mean,
could be the 15.
Ronnie Millsap could saw that one. Was on the 20-yard line. Let's see where they spot it. Because it's a crapshoot with this squad. Let's see.
Maybe the 21. They always win.
Probably.
Come on.
I mean, it wouldn't. Nope. Right on the 20.
On 20. Good
That's
call.
the best call of the night. With 4:02 to go in the fourth quarter, Greenwood down 7. They got it right. Here's Hunter Houston. Trips out to the right side. Bulldogs trying to go down and tie this thing up across the middle. Oh, gosh, get on the ground.
A little high.
It was way high for Kennan, but hit him in the hands a bit and floated what seemed like forever in the air. Falls down incomplete. Houston, I don't think he's been sacked. Has he been sacked? Sacks.
He got sacked earlier on 4th down or 3rd down or something.
Right. 2nd and 10. Hunter to throw. Unloads, and there's Carnes. He's got it caught at the 20, somewhere near the 27.
And I thought the guy was there early as well. I thought you could have called pass interference on that one.
No, we can't do that.
They're going to give him the 27, so it's a 7-yard catch.
4 down territory.
Yeah, for sure here. 3rd and 3. Here's Kane Archer checking in for Glover. Hunter Houston barking out the signs to the lineman. And now Archer will go in motion from left to right. Flags fly. They're going to call a false start again. I don't know what the deal is.
What are we doing?
I wish they'd give the lineman number. I don't know who's moving.
I don't know that anybody. It hasn't really been very egregious, if anything. I hadn't seen it.
So it's 3rd and 8 now. It's very strange. I mean, obviously somebody's doing something wrong. That's a pretty easy one to call.
Yeah, not a lot of argument from the coaches either.
Right.
I just want to know what you're going to run on your 2-point conversion play.
You think 43-42 is going to be the final?
That's what I'm saying.
Play clock winding down. Took them forever to get a play in there. You had Archer on the field. They wanted to get Glover in there. Kane came running off, said the play that was called not got me involved, so we had to burn a timeout, and that's not good.
Leaves Greenwood with 1.
3:24 left. That's a shame. I'm obviously torn. We've dropped some footballs that's cost us big. But that's fine. Let the kids lose the game. Let the kids win the game.
Yeah. Hunter Houston, 28 of 41, 369 with 3 touchdowns.
Big numbers.
That's huge. A quarterback rating of 163.
Yeah, big numbers.
Yeah, he's played great tonight.
Yeah, he has. He's been fantastic. He's missed a couple open guys downfield. He's had a couple drop balls, the interception in particular, but he's played well.
The 2 field goals, too, you'd be within field goal range, right?
Agreed. I mean, that's all that,
Yeah.
If PA kicks their extra points, they're up 10,
right.
So we can back and forth it. But here we go. It's 3rd down and 8. Hunter Houston in the shotgun. Greenwood football at their own 22, and now PA wants a timeout.
Or do they?
The side judge came in from the far side and waving his arms. So they're going to burn one. That leaves them with 1. 3:24 to go.
Chess match continues.
I want to thank the Pig Barn Barbecue for supplying barbecue back at home in the press box. David Waits, former Bulldog. He's up there on 71 South. I want to thank Coach Amy Hardy for cooking us up. Her and her husband cooked us up some meals every week up there in the press box. She was our press box hostess, did a great job. I told her we missed her tonight. What do they have down there? Nachos?
I didn't even go look.
I know I probably can't eat it. I think there was some spinach artichoke dip. My sister had some of that.
Some chip and dips about all I saw down there.
Rub 'em Tender provided some food for us. The Blue Ember had some food for us in the press box. So thank all those folks for helping out with the hospitality room there back home. All right, here we go. 3rd and 8. Hopefully we'll get to run a play. Greenwood at their own 22. Houston in the shotgun, 3 receivers out to the right. Glover leaves the backfield. The snap's there. Pressure comes. Hunter's got to get rid of it, and he's hit as he threw it.
Yeah, that's a forward pass.
We're waiting on an incomplete. Finally, our boys knowingly fell on it because the whistle hadn't blown, but it finally did. Now we got 4th and 8, and it's trouble time again. Got to convert here.
I think that's the first time they've actually got a hit on Hunter all night.
Well, he got sacked earlier on 4th down, I think, like Richie was saying.
But not a hit like that.
Yeah, that was a pretty clean hit. Solid.
Yeah.
So, here we go. Pretty much the ball game right here if we convert. With 3:20 left. Empty backfield. Trips right. Twins left. From our own 22. Got to get to the 30. Here's Houston. Unloads down the field. He's looking for LJ. And it's tipped away. Yep, great defense.
Play. Oh, pass interference. Come on. You were looking.
You never know with these dorks. Jet Smith knocked it away at the last minute. And defense has to come out and do something spectacular now. PA's football at the Greenwood 22. So let's see what we can do. They're going to obviously run the ball. You're going to see a steady dose of Kenny Jordan here. I mean, they're in field goal range per se, but they don't want any field goals.
No.
They're going to run it 4 times here and try to make us burn that last time out and then get a first down and end it. Any ball that gets thrown here should be somebody's resignation. Here's Busby in the shotgun, so he's going to run this quarterback draw.
That's right.
Yeah, there it is. And he's up the middle. He gets hit, and he gets to the 18, 4-yard pickup. It's 2nd and 6. Unfortunately, the defense can't see what we can see, but when he leans back on his heels, he throws.
Yep.
And whenever he doesn't, he runs.
He actually leaned forward that time.
Yep.
He's giving it away.
Yes. There's no way really to tell unless Richie can yell from the sidelines. We'll tell you. Well, you think that the sideline guys can see it. The coaches are right there. They let the play clock wind down. 2:40 clock running, down 7 here in the title game.
Bulldogs needing a miracle.
Yeah, been a great football game.
Absolutely.
The kids on the field have played well. Both teams. Here's Busby. Going to give it to Jordan. And he's hit. Stood up at the 15. He'll need 3 more yards. It'll be 3rd and 2.5.
We got 1 timeout. With 1 timeout, if they pick up a first down after this clock is running, is it over?
It is over, so call it here, you're saying, right?
So I'm saying let them score. Let's get the ball, go score, get an onside kick, and go score, right?
Well, that or I would have called the timeout there because if they get the first down, the 1 timeout's not going to do you any good. Would have saved you more time, and they only got 2 downs to do it. They'll go to victory formation on a first down. Busby hit the quarterback. Let's see if he leans forward.
Yeah, he stepped forward. You see him?
And he's going to run for it. And he's stopped.
Timeout.
Now we call the timeout with 1:37, 36. So 4th down and 1. Pettigrew with a nice open field tackle. So it comes down to this. What's he going to do over on the far sidelines on 4th down and 1.5?
Kick a field goal.
Well, you just had your last one blocked, so you can't have any confidence in the kick. It definitely puts the game out on ice if you can make a field goal here. The ball's at the 13, so that makes it a 30-yard attempt. So that is out of the equation. There's no chance they kick this football. Have they gotten a yard? A whole lot. So they're going to run Jordan right here and just tell him to get him a yard. Everybody in War Memorial Stadium knows that. I wonder if they got the attendance down on any of them stat sheets they're handing you.
I'll look and see.
Greenwood burnt their last timeout. There's 1:36 left. So it comes down to this play. You stop them here, you got a chance at this thing. Been a great football game. Both kids, both teams have played well. The officiating crew has been awful. And I sure wish we could win that game so I can still say that. So at the 13, 4th and 1.
Is Jordan in?
He's back there by Busby, the quarterback. So just got to figure out which way he's going to run and go get him. He's got it dead ahead. Second effort got it. That's going to do it. He got hit in the backfield, but he pushed forward nicely and got the first down. The chains will move, and that's the ball game. I don't even think a bad spot could help us. So they'll be able to take a knee here and put this game on ice. Don't think we can get a fumbled snap. Just got to keep our heads cool out there and not do anything stupid because the guys in the white jerseys over there have been no problem to us. It's been a great ball game.
I agree.
42-35. Certainly wasn't a 20-point blowout like some predicted. Clock running a minute 18. Bulldogs going to drop to 10-6 in title games. Busby takes a knee.
PA with their 11th.
Yep.
So they move in third place.
Yeah.
All time.
Yep. It's a great ball game. Two heavyweights. Exactly what we figured it'd be. Lots of good sportsmanship we're seeing out there. The D-line and their O-line hugging each other. Been a battle for sure.
Them boys been getting after it.
Yeah, it's been a war down there in the trenches.
And lots of coaching points from the coaches. You know, we've said it kind of all year long. Who can stop Greenwood's offense is Greenwood.
Yeah, right. That's it. That's the only people that stopped our offense. That's a fact. Busby in the shotgun takes a knee. And that'll do it. He don't have to snap it again. 42-35. We saw an awesome football game. And the coach came out and talked to the white hat and thanked him. What's he doing? Trying to get the game ball. Okay. Ten seconds left.
Well, what a game.
It was a great game. The Bulldogs are third straight trip to War Memorial. Lost the last two. There's the final score. 42-35 as the horn sounds. This senior class with an amazing run of 3 years in a row. Come up empty just one last time here.
This could be a rematch next year.
I'd be willing to bet cash money.
It could be.
It's a shame we can't just play them like in the middle of September when it's warmer and then just cut the football season out and go right to basketball. Because you're wasting time with everybody else playing.
Yeah.
I mean, we should get to play them in the well, there's no argument. Great job of these seniors. Tough on the night. And a horrible pass interference call takes away all the good play from both teams tonight.
You hate to see it.
Hate to see it.
And I think you said it best, Tim, earlier. I really, just thinking about this game, I feel like we outplayed them most of the game. We just come up, missed a few plays, had a few penalties.
Yeah.
A few things didn't go away, a couple drops. You know, maybe we kick a field goal. Maybe we kick two.
Yep, right.
But at the end of the day, you know, we're down 7, so 2 field goals doesn't win it. But, you know, just little things. You know, you pick up that first down, miss face mask call that was pretty evident. You know.
Yep.
Pass interference call. But there's lots of things that, you know, we look back on this game, it's like, you know what, we still should have won.
Yeah. Yeah, take nothing away, like I said, from Pulaski Academy. Every kid out there that's under 19 years old played well tonight.
I don't even know what to say. I mean, you know, I feel bad for the coaches. They called a great game.
Yeah, I agree.
I feel bad for the kids. They played a great game.
Well, I guess you got to look back and drop passes and stuff. As the PA guys giving high fives, give Kane Archer a little extra action. They know Kane will get the keys next year. And they're trying to be nice to him. They know he's going to be calling the shots next year when we pound these guys. But dadgummit, tough on the night. Sure hate it.
Ouch.
We're going to get with Coach Young after this and get his thoughts as Richie's roaming the sidelines. Been doing a good job down on the field for us. As usual. It's certainly a tough one to swallow. 42-35, a great football game. They all have been pretty much for against these two teams. They all have been pretty good ball games. It'll be a runner-up finish for Greenwood, their 6th runner-up finish overall. Nelm's taking this one pretty hard. Sure didn't want to lose this Coach Gill over to console him. Yep, Nelms the junior. He'll get one more crack at him. I don't know if he was back there on that pass interference call. I know 4 was. I don't know who the other one was that got the penalty thrown, but certainly a tough break for the Bulldogs.
Hunter Houston, 28 of 43, 369 with 3 touchdowns. I remember 300 yards was just unbelievable.
Yeah.
It's almost standard anymore.
Let's see what LJ end up with.
LJ Robbins, 8 catches for $127, 2 touchdowns, long of 44.
Carnes
is 9 of 83 for a long of 26. Chaser had 6 grabs for 74 yards.
There you go. Good night for him.
Night for him, long of 22.
41 yards for Jake on 2 catches, had the touchdown.
They've got 40 here. It's close.
Okay, I gave him 2 on that
Kennan,
screen.
2 catches, 27 yards. Ouch. Arrington got 1 of 18. Rushing yards for the Bulldogs, 17 rushes for 25 yards. Tough sledding.
Hayden Webb, was that the Burlsworth Award? He just got good. Hayden
Yes,
Webb.
sir.
Good. Congrats to him. He also won the 6A player. What was the academic? What an academic award for 6A.
Should have. You got perfect on the ACT.
Yep.
Can't do much better than that.
Yeah, it's tough.
The wheel's down there. Is that the wheel?
Maybe.
That is the wheel.
The wheel, yeah. Evan Williams.
Somber's up there to get it.
Him and McCusker. Couple
It's
of
been
seniors.
a great season.
Yes.
Man, crap.
10-3 they finish. A 10-win season's always good.
Here's my message to all the underclassmen. It just seemed like a couple weeks ago we were headed over to Stillwater. Is
Yep.
it not?
Yes.
These football seasons go by fast,
Yep.
and the years go by fast. So
Yep.
these underclassmen get in there, hook up, work, and enjoy every minute of every game.
'Cause
Never practice.
It'll be over before
it
you
goes
know
by
it.
so fast. It really does. Seems like basketball season is a lot longer than football.
Right, I agree.
I know they play more games. I get it, but that's what I want to tell all the 9th and 10th graders and 11th graders out there.
Coach has got the kids. Sean, do we want to take a quick break? Just stay right here? Okay, we'll stay right here and wait for the ball barber to get with Coach. Where's the last stat sheet they brought us? Before the final one?
I think.
Yeah, final.
Yeah, final.
Yeah, tough one tonight, guys. And everything, we talked about it too, Richie, coming down. If we catch the football, we beat them no problem. And it was almost a carbon copy of the first meeting in reverse. They dropped some balls and overthrew a couple guys. I'd almost say to the number, it's the same amount. I'd like to go back and watch the first game and chart. I know they had 2 or 3 drops on guys behind our defense. And I know the guy overthrew wide open guys a couple times. We saw that tonight from our guys. But we just kept battling. Obviously, it's not one of those, man, you hate the team had to lose kind of games. I don't have that feeling.
You don't feel like Greenwood got beat?
Yes, right.
Is that what you're saying?
I can't stand a 4th and 7 pass interference call that was just so made up. It's heartbreaking for these boys. Because that's a 28-28 game at that point with 8 minutes left.
Yeah.
Kenny Jordan's going to be the MVP.
Yeah.
It certainly should be. 35 rushes for 192, 3 touchdowns.
He's no Mr. Harrell.
No.
Remember I quoted you the stat of that one?
Yeah, 72 carries.
Piggott got ran at 72 carries in a game.
Good night.
Whew. You got to be some kind of tough guy to do that. But 35 is a pretty good load.
Yes.
And that's what Greenwood was offered to give them, right?
Absolutely.
You're going to run it and beat us, and that's what happened.
Yes.
So I think you load the box. I think they beat you in the air.
Well, if you can go back and say we might as well have done that.
Yeah, I don't know. It's too late now to guess that.
Yeah, right. Let's see if the ball barber can find Coach Young as he's on the run somewhere.
Looks like TV's going to get him first, and he's just walking off field.
He made me calling it quits. He said, "I'm done with you.
Yeah.
I'm done."
Hey, you know what?
We're going to stay
long
here.
Season's over.
We're going to stay here and wait. We're going to hear his thoughts. If you're okay with that, Ball Barber, I don't even see where you're at.
Oh, there's a podium. You want me to just walk over there? Just listen to what they got to say?
No, that's fine. You can get him afterwards. The random podium down there.
That's new.
It is.
Yeah.
They put a green screen up.
Right.
I'll just kind of echo some of the things that were said in the huddle there. He said, it's not about the ring, it's about the journey for these boys and these 10, 11 seniors. They put their guts out. They've had a good career, won state championship, been to 3 in a row. And it's about the journey and the walk and being with the team. And he talked about that. He talked about loving every one of the kids and enjoying them and that he's enjoyed his time with each and every one of them. And he had some good sentiments there. I enjoyed his in the game speech, said all the right stuff, and I think he meant it, so that's important. Not that I think he meant it, but.
Right. Yeah, it's a tough loss. 42-35, your final. We're going to stay right here. Coach Young is in the middle of press.
Unless you can get Coach Young out and about by yourself somewhere, I don't think you'll ever hear him say anything about these officials. If you can get him in a dark hallway or something, he might tell you what he really thinks. But I think he'll go back to the coaching points, the things that he could have controlled, the things our team can control, and that's why we'll be back next year and the next year and probably the next year.
Well, we can all talk about drop passes, and, obviously that all factors in. And that's great.
Well, I don't know what we did at halftime, but the running game for them went way downhill after that. So, maybe if we make a adjustment there, or maybe just whatever. Maybe God takes a half a step to the left and find the seam, whatever it was. But defense played outstanding second half. They scored 1 touchdown there on that short porch on the interception. It was a good ball.
Yep.
Hey, I wanted to say kudos to Hunter Houston. I thought Hunter Houston played a well of a football game. I think he played great. I think the whole team played good. I don't really think anybody can really be terribly upset with the way we played or they played,
Yes, agreed.
But I was glad to see Hunter finish strong. Some people, maybe a little critical of some of the tough games, but he was a gamer. And down the stretch last week is a tough physical football game. Benton's a fantastic football team, and he looked toe-to-toe with him, and late in the game just went up and said, hey, I'm going to get this right here, put his shoulder down and got the first down, so
yes,
love that, and he played well down the stretch. I'm sure proud of him, and I'm proud of this team.
Penalties here, Bruins 3 for 37 yards, and Greenwood 6 for 57 yards. So they beat us in almost every category because they obviously had 262 yards passing. They had 259 rushing, so that was very balanced.
But they had 177 in the first half, so they had less than 100 yards rushing second half.
That's correct.
We got him.
All right, let's go down the field. Here's the head coach of the Greenwood Bulldogs, Chris Young.
Hey, Coach, it was a good football game, man. We had our opportunities, and we've been talking. We beat up the referees good enough for everybody tonight. I know it don't mean nothing, but the Dogs came out and we played hard tonight.
Yeah, offensively in the first half played really well. Didn't play very good on defense, and then defensively came out third quarter and played outstanding. And, man, I don't know how many. Tim would probably tell you, but 3 or 4 times we had guys open on deep balls, and it just off our fingertips, And golly, Hunter threw the ball well tonight.
He
threw
did.
the deep ball really well, and it was just like we were half a step off from 3 or 4 more touchdowns. In the first half, we got 4th and 5 on the 5, and the kid just gets a fingertip on it, or else it's an easy touchdown there. Coach Hogan made a good call there, and it just seemed like we were inches off all night long from winning the ball game.
Yeah, early in that first half, you talked about it. We had a chance to really put them down in the hole a little bit on that play.
Yeah, we were scoring. I think we scored the first 3 possessions, and then that was the 4th possession, had a chance to score 28 in a row. And, if we could gotten some stops there, maybe built some momentum, but, they're just so talented. They got so many weapons over there. But I was proud of the way our defense came out in the second half and competed. And then, like I said, offensively, when we had some opportunities in the second half, it was just, the ball was just off our fingertips. We dropped some balls that we normally don't drop, and we were close, I think, to really getting after them and just couldn't make the play.
Yeah, and Tim, what'd you say? How many yards they have rushing second half?
They had less than 100. They had like 80 yards in the second half.
80 yards the second half, and the guy finished with 192, so he had 112 or something.
Yep, 130.
First half,
yep.
so y'all did some good adjustments.
Yeah, we played better in the second half defensively. Just didn't score enough points. So, great group of kids. I tell you what, Greenwood's lucky because we got a great group of football players and just outstanding young men. And I don't want to go in that locker room because I know what I'm about to see. And a lot of those guys that have meant a ton to me and meant a ton to this program and played their last football game tonight. And it's going to be hard.
Yeah, you got a boy playing, and you watched a lot of these boys grow up. I can't forget that sometimes. Good luck, Coach.
Yeah, good job. Tough one there.
Yeah, you can kind of see it on his eyes. Now, I'm going to tell you, I don't really know what it is, and you forget about it some because the boys just played real steady, and about the only time we really ever talked, which is a good thing, the offensive line, you don't talk about them. That's usually mean they're doing a real good job. They're not jumping off sides, not getting penalties, not getting beat a lot, not doing whatever. And, except for his boy scoring the 2-point conversion, we ain't had to talk about him a whole lot, which is a good thing.
Yeah.
And but I'll tell you, man, it is tough. I've always said this. It is toughest to coach your own kid, and not just because he's your kid, but when you his friends spent the night at your house. You get so attached to some of those guys that I think sometimes it's toughest to coach that group of kids. Sometimes you don't want to say it like this because I don't think they did anything wrong, but you get your son in your eyes and you care about them so much, and it just hits a little different when you're coaching them. I think that 2014 team that struggled when you had Wheeler and KJ and the year before that you had you got Sims on that team. Had 3 or 4 guys, and it's just tougher. I mean, it just seems like I've often said this. It's not a coincidence that might have been his worst year as a coach, Jones's worst year, because of all the kids that's on the team. It's just tough.
Yeah. Yep, makes sense. But a good run, 10-3. You're finally, you look at the stats over there.
Golly, they're crazy.
They were 4 for 4 on fourth downs. Yep. Now, they did punt 2 or 3 times, which is obviously not in their wheelhouse.
They ran 84 offensive plays. Greenwood runs 60. We're right there with them. Third down conversions, they were 6 of 15. We were 2 of 9 on third down. Yeah, that's not getting it done. Fourth down, they were 4 of 4, and we were 1 of 5. So to play with this team with 7 points and all those stats, they filled up the stat sheet over here, I'm telling you.
Well, again, the onside kick will make your offensive stats not look as gaudy.
But to run 84 plays, though.
Yeah, that's about typical. That was the number Coach always liked. Coach Jones always thought 80 was the one you wanted to get to.
They ran 24 more offensive plays than we did.
Yep, and just lose by 7. That's pretty impressive.
I think their defense did a really good job in third quarter also. So
yeah.
Both defenses did.
And literally, I'm telling you, if you go back and watch the first meeting, it's almost exact flip. We won by 10 points in that game, 33-23. But the balls they dropped in the third quarter up there that were probably going to score, we did it tonight. So
crazy, isn't it?
It is. It's pretty wild. 2 great football programs, and tip your hat to Pulaski Academy. The kids played well. Both sides, the coaches did their job well. Both teams, I thought, took what the other team gave them and did well with it.
They did.
Just a tough call on a pass interference in the end zone that I won't forget about. And trust me, I don't pull no punches. So. Nope. It is what it is.
Yep. I want to thank both of you guys and Sean and his crew. Yeah. What an awesome year. Again, it's blink. It seemed like we were in Stillwater about 2, 3, 4 weeks ago.
Yep. And hope Brian Vaughn gets well. He's back at home listening. I'm sure they've had a little bit of the COVID bug come through. So I hate that he had to miss tonight's affair. But it's a long ride home, Hope. And after a loss, he's lucky. He don't have to ride back home with us.
Have sickness and riding home.
But you'd rather be here, win or lose, I'm sure. And
I know
that's what Brian's thinking. Yeah. Appreciate the Bulldog Foundation for getting everybody on the air, getting us the live stream all year was fantastic. And, appreciate you guys, too. Ball Barber roughing the elements out on the field. And we'll head to HB Stern Arena, I guess, now and start playing some basketball. So
Hoopster, yep.
Yep. They've already got both seasons underway. Coach
Reeves and his girls last night, I went down there and watched them, and if you need to go out and see these girls play, I haven't seen the boys yet, but these girls are really, really good.
Yes.
I don't know if the boys have started. I'm sure they have.
Yeah, they've played a few games. I don't know what the record is. They've had a couple of losses, a couple of wins. So Coach has been waiting on these football guys to get there and kind of solidify. So,
they're ready.
Yeah.
Here they come.
Absolutely. So, but a great season here for the Bulldogs and Coach Young. Going to come up one game short, though, and be 10-3 on the season. And Pulaski Academy avenges an earlier loss. We'll go back to 3-3 head-to-head with these guys. So
squared up.
It'll probably go 4-3, 4-4, 4-5. It'll be back and forth probably the rest of our lives.
So we'll be back down here week 9 next year.
We'll be at their place week 9 next year. Then we'll be right here week 14 next year. Y'all can book it and write it down and say, that guy's so cocky and fat, I hate him.
You're just a realist.
Yeah, but trust me, that's what's going to happen. We'll call it a night from War Memorial Stadium. Appreciate everybody tuning in and throughout the year, and we look forward to next season as well. Hey, we're going to have basketball on the air, live streaming on the radio, so if you want to do some sponsoring for basketball, get in touch with us or get me and Sean Holland for sure, any of the basketball booster folks, coaches, and we'll get you on the air over on the basketball side. January 6th will be our next live stream of basketball. It's the home conference opener against Russellville. And that's our next broadcast for sure. Well, we will see you in the football season next year as the Bulldogs lose tonight in the 6A title game, 42-35 to Pulaski Academy. It's the 11th title for the Bruins overall. The Bulldogs dropped to 10-6 all time in the state championship game. For the Ball Barber and Kevin Jones, I'm Tim Terry saying so long from War Memorial Stadium, where you've been listening to Greenwood High School football.